What? I think so. I have to clean. What? She's here. To clean.
Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, the snake thing in there is. Just push it hard. There you go.
Okay, Sophie, relax. You want to hold Sophie?
I do. I remember meeting her. It's crazy because literally wanted to snake my whole life. I was, oh, cats, I don't know. And then I ran into you on the street. You look back. Yeah. And then I did so much research into this.
You're really just like. My best friend bought the chicken.
Getting into trouble.
What a sweet angels.
And just, yeah, relax kind of there. So or you can come in. I was supposed to clean everything yesterday. Yeah, just don't forget.
Do you
Yeah,
do you always have
your
to
hat.
hold their like near their neck kind of?
It's more like, see, go there. Because, see, she wraps.
I
Yeah. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. See, the big thing is that if you put your head down, it lets her kind of more go away.
Okay.
If you just got to get used to holding her a bit, and then she'll kind of stay with you more. But if you take her to things where she can get away, she'll try and get away.
Got it.
This is good practice anyway.
So you always want to kind of hold them.
You support them, right? The biggest thing is you support. Like, you don't want to restrain her. You want to let her do her thing, but you don't want to go like this. Like, stay up, because that way she'll balance on you. So this is good, because you get used to this and like it, because that's where, this is like what size a boa will get.
Yeah, I've done.
Yeah, and if you got a male, it would not get bigger
They get
than
smaller,
that.
yeah.
It wouldn't get bigger than that.
And it takes them years to.
Yeah. It honestly takes like 5 years to get that size. Yeah.
I was thinking of building that.
Awesome.
Yeah, you can
No, like for the amount of money.
So expensive.
Yeah, for
and
the-
they're glass too.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing is not. The whole reptile industry is like dumb. Why does this not work? People
Oh,
saying
shit.
hello. Your wife looks very beautiful today. You can't even see my wife. She's about 12. See, with the hand always underneath. Always underneath. Yeah, there you go. The support, right? The support. You support her.
It's crazy how it's all muscle.
Yeah.
Or
She has a spine. They have a spine, a rib cage, and muscle around it. Oh, she made a nice big poop. So basically, yeah, usually on Sundays I clean everything, but I had a wedding to go to. So basically today I'm just, I'm cleaning. So I have another buddy that's gonna come hang out too. And I can show you a whole pile of babies. But doing this.
So with a humidifier, would I just keep it in the room? Like you were saying?
The best thing is actually to like go to Value Village, get a used
I
humidifier,
have one actually.
and tube it into the home.
Oh, okay, got
But
it.
when it's a baby, you don't have to worry because like I have setups for like $60 with everything you
I
need.
saw, yeah.
And then later on, when it gets bigger, then you have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Because in a small tank, the humidity's fine.
Okay.
The biggest problem is the bigger that you go, the harder it becomes to get the humidity and temperature
Yeah.
right. Like if you get the humidity and the temperature right, you will have no problems. But if you don't do those, like, and that's the big thing, lots of people don't. They put it somewhere, they make sure it has the heat, but they don't take care of all the stuff.
You know, I'm like super into caring for animals. Like I will make you're my baby now, so I make sure you got everything.
Yeah. So
And that tent gun with the laser beam.
yeah, those are good.
Yeah. Your channel's very informative. No, seriously, I literally spent the whole day watching. I was like, fuck yeah, okay. And of course, you convinced me to go from the wall to a boa.
No swearing, okay? Just because family channel and children, and we're
I apologize.
I have a male BCI, way longer and thicker. Well, you feed it too much, SummerSlam. Did you check out like the morph guide at all?
I actually did at the end one.
Okay.
So that I did.
Do you know whether you're drawn to more like the light snakes or the darker ones?
I think the lighter. Honestly, I love them all. I think it's more so seeing one and just like knowing,
Yeah.
you know, just like when you go to a shelter for like a county dog.
Nice. Because I got a good amount, so we will have fun. Now, do we get talkie talkers?
Me said hi.
Okay, it works. Because I said that, I said if a male won't get bigger than that, someone's like, I have one and mine's thicker and longer.
Oh, okay. One.
Well, like, if you overfeed them, they get really big. Like, most people have a 12-year-old snake, it won't be, it'll be bigger than that. But, like, I like them kind of lean and mean, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Lean and mean.
Human beings, snake machines.
Lean, mean, green snake machine.
Such a sweet girl.
What was your name again?
Nah, Natalia, but yeah.
Natalia.
Yeah.
Are you Polish?
I am Polish.
Wonderful.
Are you?
No, I just have a crazy ex named Natalia, and she's
Oh my
Polish
God.
too.
Everyone I meet's like, these Polish girls, they're crazy. I'm not that.
I'm just normal.
I'm normal.
I'm just a sweet, normal
I'm
girl.
just a girl. I just want a snake to match my black cats.
Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep
I'm
your
trying
head
to grab her.
up. Just keep your head
That
up.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, see, because the thing is, in here, she'll grab like the all sorts of stuff, and then you won't have fun.
SummerSlam Hamidi HAM said, "There's a reason why boa constrictors are one of the biggest snakes in the world." Drop it, yes, because they grow very big. I've seen pictures of people holding wild ones and they are over 12 feet easily.
That's BCCs. BCCs get really big. BCIs don't get that big.
What does that stand for?
Boa constrictor imperator.
Ah.
And then there's BCC's boa constrictor, but now they're changing it. Like, some people want to just call it a BI and a BC, but like, I still go by the old terminology
Yeah.
because that's what I'm used to, and
Ain't changing it.
I don't like conforming.
No.
SummerSlam Hamidi HAM said, "No, they are Psy boas.
Okay.
I know the difference."
Is this my friend Ronald Trump?
Ronald.
I think it is. Or Ronald Dump. I have a buddy that always comes on and asks me questions. Says my wife's beautiful.
SummerSlam Hamidi HAM said, he was holding a wild
Is
Psy.
that what this is? It's reading streaming comments?
Dot same snake I have.
I'm just always streaming, so when I clean the crap, I stream. And then people get to join in, so we called this one Snake Cleaning and Potential New Snake Bomb. That's Avery.
You're better than I am already. Got it. If you keep the foot that's in front facing this way, like standing like this, keep your mouth. Yeah, exactly. See? Yeah, you got it. Just
SummerSlam Hamidi HAM said, "The girl holding the snake is very beautiful. She looks like a beautiful model and a movie
Did
star."
you hear that?
Ooh, you could.
And I look like a Hollywood movie actor.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Your wife is very beautiful. I can see her in the reflection of the cages, and she's like naked somewhere or whatever. And then she's like,
Is that your one?
"They can see." I'm like, "No, they can't. It's just him, the troublemaker." You have to keep that closed if mom is naked.
Oh, is this a little kiss for me?
Hello, how do you do?
Master Libraster said, "Hey matey." SummerSlam Hamidi HAM said, "Matthew, you look like a professional swimmer from the Olympics. You have a very nice body."
You hear that? I look like a professional swimmer from the Olympics.
Honestly, I could see the swimmer vibe. I have a very swimmer.
Do you? Amazing. Avery?
SummerSlam Hamidi HAM said, "What's your favorite ride in the carnival?"
My favorite ride at the carnival is whatever ride is the scariest.
SummerSlam Hamidi HAM said, "Do you like roller coasters a lot?"
I don't really care. Like, they don't really scare me, so I enjoy letting Avery have fun doing them more than I actually enjoy them. Okay, come. Avery, come.
Oh, what a little baby.
Okay, there you go. This would be the closest to Sophie that I have.
Hi, little munch. Oh my god, you're so small.
I got hold of
How old
You need
is
to help me.
she or he? How old are they?
About a year.
Oh, you're so
And then I have some that are a little bit younger too.
sweet.
So this would be, yeah, that's probably the closest to Sophie that's not bio.
Wow. Oh my god, they're all so beautiful. I do love also like the classic.
I have lots, so you'll be
Yeah.
able to I'm gonna just, yeah, I'm gonna be cleaning and showing you stuff.
Okay, you sweet little.
This one I believe is a blue ray. The big thing always is like, so I'm gonna show you right now. So when we're holding it, we support it, we let it kind of, like, it'll anchor on somewhere.
Okay.
So let it kind of anchor on somewhere and then stay nice and slow and gentle. And when you pet it, see underneath,
Okay.
lots of time underneath, and then you
Underneath.
gently see that.
Got it.
Very, very gentle. You don't want to,
Stay, like, under.
you don't want to poke its face, you
No,
don't want to do
no.
that as much, and lots
Nothing
of people like to do
aggressive.
that. But everything, just think flow,
Yeah.
gentle, calm
Okay.
yourself, because you're so excited.
I am so excited.
I know, you're
very
excited, but the thing is that as you get excited, you get shaky or
No, you gotta
nervous or
keep, like,
something,
your heart
so
rate
just
low.
relax and be calm, and just see how calm.
They are.
Let me find out if it's a boy or girl. It's a boy. Yeah, but everything just gentle and building trust and
Yeah.
keeping it comfortable. Because like I do a lot of work with them from the time they're born,
Mm-hmm.
so that keeps them like this. And just as long as you never scare it,
No.
it will stay pretty calm.
You want a
And then
peaceful
the
environment.
more time that's spent with it and the longer time goes by, the more of a relationship that it has with you.
Yeah.
And they definitely like know you and are very comfortable with
Yeah,
you and will
of course.
start
And
even
you treat
seeking
them
and
good,
stuff.
right?
Yeah.
And that's how
See
you
that?
build them
Like,
on. When they stick their tongue out, does that mean
Smelling.
sniffing?
Yeah, they use their tongue goes out and it grabs all the particles. See even that, how I go like that and it makes it kind of, ooh, what's that, what's going on, right? So you just never want to be threatening because there's also instinct.
Yes.
So instinctively, when prey comes, it comes from above, right?
Okay.
And heat signatures too. So the thing with cats is cats aren't rodents, right?
Mhm.
So when it smells a cat, it doesn't trigger it.
Okay.
The only way a cat would trigger it is if a cat like ran right by it,
Yeah.
because it would just react, right? But for the most part, snakes and cats are actually pretty good, especially
No, I'll
like.
definitely be doing my part to make sure it's
Yeah.
all a safe space for
Yeah.
everyone.
Well, like when it's this little, like
Yeah.
you're only gonna have it when you're holding it, right?
Yeah,
Or you
exactly.
can go to the park. And
I
let
will
it do
always
its
handle
thing,
it
right?
with like the cat's other
Yeah.
room or whatever.
Well, as it gets big. Oh, thank you. Perfect. Just put it right here. Put it right here. Here, right. Here. I'll be right back.
SummerSlam Hamidi HAM said, imagine if giant snakes were algo venomous. That would be terrifying.
Okay, so from my research, if I bring him or her home, keep them in their enclosure for like a week before
No.
I feed them?
No,
Is
take it home
is
and
this,
feed it.
Okay,
Like,
this
so-
is
so-
not your
so-
snakes.
Well, like
These things.
here's the thing that people will say that,
Mhm.
but to me, like I always think about why, right?
It's gonna be scared if you don't
Well,
keep bringing it
okay.
and just keep it in the box and you don't feed
Well,
it, right?
so like when I feed them, I put them in a smaller container. When I have them in the bigger container, right? So for instance, you take it home.
Mhm.
It's in a different container it's never been in.
Yeah.
It's wondering what's going on. It
Scared.
might try to escape for a while.
Yeah.
As it tries to escape, it might rub its face,
Mhm.
right? So on the other hand, now think about this. You take it home.
SummerSlam Hamidi HAM said, I saw your wife, she was wearing shorts with
Say
a
it louder,
black
wow.
shirt.
Need $5 a wife comment, you guys.
So So now you take it home,
Mhm.
you give it a meal,
Okay.
and because it has a meal, it has to go to its warm spot to process
And
it.
now it's gonna chill.
So it's
for a
gonna
few
chill
days.
out.
Got it.
So to me, I'm like, you take it home, you feed it, it calms down,
and then you let it be.
and then it's chill, right? But the thing is that these animals are already chill. So lots of time people are taking animals from the pet store that have never
No, those are. I
never
feel
been
bad for
handled
those
with,
guys.
right?
Alrighty.
So,
So,
okay.
you are so sweet.
SummerSlam Hammy HAM said, I'm just playing with Matthew. He's my favorite live streamer.
Live a streamer.
I'll show you the crazy ones.
Oh.
Just gentle. That's the difference. This is like a $400 snake. That's like
Yeah.
a $2,000
That's what I can see. I can see it just
If you
in
see the difference,
the gore.
so that one's carrying a gene that makes it go like darker and darker over time.
Oh, really?
It's called IMG. So on the regular ones, they'll actually slowly turn black, and I'll show you some of those too.
What do you know what you kind of have your?
We're
Oh my
looking
God.
at everything
No,
and
I was
waiting
thinking
for
of
her
like
to be
meeting
like,
them and like clicking, like you know.
Those are my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Sunglows. I love sunglows.
So gorgeous.
Yeah, I love the orange. Everyone likes moonglows, but
Is that when they're like paler, like the whitey yellow?
yeah, when they look more like white silver,
Mhm.
kind of like yeah, with the pale yellow. But I like these guys.
It's so sweet. I love it. So gorgeous. Outside my budget, unfortunately, but gorgeous.
Yeah, no problem.
Gorge.
Like, one of the biggest things though also is that they live for
30 to 40
30
years.
to 40
Yeah,
years.
a lifelong friend.
yeah, well, half a life.
Well, yeah.
So to me, the big thing is like, yeah, like I have a lot of variety anyways. So there's lots at like all sorts of different price points. But to me, like, if there is something that you absolutely fall in love with, you're better off
SummerSlam Hammy
waiting,
HAM
saving,
said,
and then
I
doing
want to
that
buy an
because-
anaconda, but I get frustrated already with cleaning my 3 snakes' cages. Holla.
So this has the same genes as this one without that gene that makes it darker. So this is called a sun.
Sunblock.
Yeah.
Wow, your tail is so beautiful.
And every time one first comes out, it'll be a little bit more.
You're so inquisitive.
It'll be a little bit more, hey, what's going on, kind of thing, right?
That's super fair. You're wondering what's happening.
I don't know. Just come here. This is good. Yeah, perfect. 'Cause then you can. Well, they can see you. See. Where's the coat? See? 'Cause then you can. Then they can see you.
Oh, the streamer. I thought you said
Yeah,
the
that's
thing.
where it's coming from. So you can like.
Oh.
You can experience it, and they can see you experiencing it.
Your eyes are so beautiful.
SummerSlam Hammy HAM said, very pretty girl with a snake.
Oh. Thanks. so curious.
This one. Maybe a different one.
Are these
SummerSlam
cornrows?
Hamidi
All
HAM
sorts of different
said,
things.
"Is your
This is a
hair
ghost.
like a
I was actually
mullet
looking
or
at
no?"
this one. This one
Heather
looks really
Brunner
cool.
said, "Are you getting that, baby? It's beautiful."
Oh, you are a badass little snake. Oh, I like this one.
Get in the corner for a second. There you go. Boom.
I could crouch, I'm sure. Also a boa?
Yep.
What's the
That's a
variation?
ghost. So
Oh,
this
Ghost
is
is
a-
the name of it.
This is a annery.
I really like this one.
That is, and it'll actually look better when it sheds. So that one is an annery hypo. So it has so first you held albino.
Mm-hmm.
The albino just has no black pigment.
Got it.
Then you held a Sunglow IMG albino. So the IMG is the increased melanistic gene,
Got it.
and that makes it go like darker over time.
Mm-hmm.
Then the hypo makes it usually more red. So this one's carrying a gene called annery, and the annery gets rid of all the red. But then it has the hypo, which makes it really red, and it has like these bow ties. So the bow ties is from the hypo, but then the annery gets rid of the red. So it would be a red snake, but the annery takes it away.
Because of it.
So the annery gets rid of all the red pigment. So this is an annery hypo, which is also when those two genes are put together, it's called a ghost.
I really like this one. Honey, look at you. Look at your little nostrils. Oh, I love you.
And those guys are 4.
Really, I'm kind of having a bonding moment here. I do like this little bird. Same age, few months. Year,
No,
you said?
So I have some that are a few months old, and then I have some that are about a year. Those ones are about a year. So I'm showing you the ones that are about a year, and then I'm going to show you the babies.
All right,
But-
so far.
But yeah, but the thing that's good with them is that they, well, with all of them, they're all eating perfectly right now. So
And you do frozen to thawed.
yeah, frozen, thawed, and then you feed it. So you'd be able to take it home, give it a meal, and it will eat it right away. Then you leave it alone for about 2 days,
Perfect.
and then at around like 5-6 days, you take it out and it'll poop outside. So you can
Outside.
actually teach them to crap outside.
That's so cool. I live right beside a park.
Yeah,
so-
and then you want to take them out probably like around like after 3 o'clock.
Yes, I saw you say that in the video.
Not like midday when
Yeah.
it's like boiling hot.
Just like me.
And then yeah, basically if you're comfortable, they're comfortable. If you're
Okay.
cold, then it's too cold for them. If you're like boiling, it's too hot for them. Like
Where do you get your feed?
I get from like I buy like
I guess you get in
way
bulk,
too
right?
much.
Yeah.
But like whenever I do an order, you can like get on my list and just come pick up a
That
pile
would
if
be
you want.
super dope.
Yeah.
I really like you, little
Well, where do
buddy.
you live?
I live at King and Bathurst. So there's a bunch of pet stores, but like do I want to support a Pet Value, or is there like a better place to get?
Well,
And do you do mice or a variety?
you can do like mice, rats. It's little, so mice is fine. Mice have more bone structure.
That's what I read. Yeah.
There you go.
Gives
This is a
them more
moon
nutrients,
glow.
essentially. Oh, oh, hello. Oh, hello. You are gorge. You got a little knot in your tail. Are you nervous? Oh, there you go. Wow. I like you. Moon glow. You are beautiful.
So here I'll show you a snake that doesn't like people. Doesn't like being
Doesn't like
held.
people? Okay.
So this snake, in general, like most people would probably bite. She'd bite,
Okay.
and just the way she moves, watch. Oh, she just let me grab her. Usually she's a lot more twitchy.
She's watching
And she is.
this. Hi.
This is a
Your
rat
your
snake.
head is so cute, Loomis. Cute little face. Sorry, what rat snake you said?
Yeah. Let me just.
SummerSlam Hammy HAM said, are snakes related to dinosaurs?
I don't know the
I do love the
reptiles. Let's see,
moonglove.
reptile. But just see how this feels. Like you'll feel how tense she is.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Relax,
she's
girl.
not super comfortable,
Oh, that's so
and
cute.
she just doesn't
We
really
all
get
get a little
comfortable.
nervous. Aw, I hope you get comfy one day.
Because it's just there's there's that the instinct
Yeah,
is still like
she's
in
like
her.
on
She's still
edge.
so that's what wild snakes are like, and what
Mhm.
lots of snakes are like when you hold them and they're scared.
Oh yeah, 'cause
They
I'm not
just
used to.
it doesn't. So when a snake grows like that,
Yeah.
like I don't think it can. Like I can hold her and be comfortable, and she'll
Mhm.
get better and whatever. But
Well,
there's
for a
still.
pet, for a general person,
it's not a good-
Yeah.
And lots of the time, the snakes at pet stores, they're
Yeah,
like
'cause it was in a
this.
cage all day.
So you buy them, and then they end up being. It's beautiful animal, but not the greatest pet.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. I really like you, Mr. Moonglow. Yeah, the last two I really loved. The Moonglow and the Ghost.
And then here you get to see a hypo on its own. So this is the hypo Jane. So you see how it
You're
has the
also
bow ties
gorgeous.
and how it's red.
Yeah, I get like a like a Grand Canyon rock color. Hello. Oh, you're so inquisitive. Inquisitive gentleman or gentlewoman.
Yeah, every single different one has its own personality.
Yeah, I love that. Is your hair like a mullet? Oh yeah, my hair is a mullet.
BH said, new snake mom, congratulations. If you feel for one.
I do love all of them. This is a cute little sweet angel.
BH said, kinda suits you the snake.
This one? Very inquisitive, this one. Curious little man.
So that was the hypo. And then the ghost is the hypo mixed with anery. And then this is just an anery.
Oh man, they're all so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ghost, the moonglow, this one too.
Well, I've spent like 10 years working on
Oh,
like,
yeah.
making really pretty
Gorgeous.
animals.
You're doing a great job. It's very impressive. Your comments. New snake mom. Congrats. Hypo. What's that?
What? That's an anery. And then the ghost is that mixed with the hypos. So the hypos are usually clean and they have less pattern.
Got it.
And then the aneries are
More
they have no red. Yeah.
Okay.
And then when you
Anery, no
combine
red.
when you combine the two, it cleans it. Like it has a clean pattern because of the hypo, but then the anery gets rid of the red, which makes it light.
Anery gets rid of the red.
And then don't wiggle your finger in front of his face. You see what I mean? Yeah. Because when you do that, that's yours. So the big thing is they'll never bite you unless you make them bite you. You know what I mean? Like when you're feeding, it's a little bit dangerous because the moment that they smell the food, it turns on their feeding response.
Do you use like tongs?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I use? I use. I don't know where they are. But I use like a little bit of a bigger version of these guys.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen them in
I use something smaller than I should though too,
Well, because you're you.
because I just like
You're like, it's a challenge.
Well, no, I know how they move and everything, right? But like if you were to, like you just get a pair of those, they're like scissors, forceps,
Yeah,
right?
forceps,
You get the
exactly.
longer ones. Longer the better, probably.
And do you? I remember seeing you. Sorry, I'm just like talking about.
Yeah,
your
no,
videos
no,
now.
you can talk to me about
substrate, you
anything.
said
I don't
newspaper.
like
The bio
substrate.
stuff,
I,
you're not
like,
into it.
like when they're bigger, you can do it, but I've literally like, I've had every problem that has come from a new person has been substrate related.
Because they're trying to make it on bio.
Well, like you can, but it's just like if it doesn't. To me, like if I had one snake, I was just on garbage day. I go get cardboard.
Yeah,
And I would make a nice
newspaper.
cardboard because newspaper stains them, right?
Oh, I didn't
So
know that.
cardboard is nice because it's like it doesn't stain them. It's
Ah.
thick and it's just like
Any paper product without ink, essentially.
yeah.
I'm
or
an
cardboard.
artist.
I like
so much scrap
cardboard.
paper.
But there's so much free
Okay.
cardboard, right? So
Yeah.
it's just like if I had one, I would
Sounds
just
clean.
have cardboard because it looks nicer too.
Mhm.
And then look, dollar store when they have these, I buy like all of them.
Nice.
It's like $2.50. If you were to go buy at reptile
What was
shops,
Klein?
it's like
today?
10. Yeah.
Because I was thinking when I build this enclosure, putting some like some like kind
Or like
of
see, I found
rods.
some dry wood.
Yeah. Well, they say they're like find nice things and clean it and give it to them.
Yeah. Like giving it things to climb on.
Oh yeah, I want to give them like the
Yeah.
best life that they can have in a tank, you know.
Perfect.
You are very
Well, like, see, like the thing is, you could build even like you can build out of like plywood's cheap. You can build with
That's what I was
plywood,
gonna do.
and then you
And
can
paint
shellac it,
seal
and it
it.
looks really cool.
Yeah, I have my apartment's very pink and I have like a gallon of pink paint that I use
Yeah,
for everything.
Perfect. So you
Oh
can make it
yeah.
like a cool pink color.
Yeah. I see people use old cabinets too and convert.
Yeah. You can
You can
use
get
you can
super
use
creative.
anything, right? Like the homes that I like that you can actually get, I think they're around 600 to 800 American, right?
Yeah, I was looking at some like nice ones, but they were like the smaller ones, like 600. So almost this vibe.
But like so to me the perfect setup, like if you build one, is actually like, so these are 4 foot. This is 4 foot by like a foot and a half.
Mhm.
But if you made a 5 foot by 3 foot tall
5x3.
by 2 foot wide, right? So if you did a 5 by 3 by 2, and then you built a shelf midway. So on one half it has a shelf that goes midway across,
For the warmth.
so that they can go under and on top. And then you take like a dowel and you build across from the shelf on the other side,
So they can
right?
slither.
So that they have somewhere to go on top, underneath, and something to like wrap around and whatever. To me, I'm like that's perfect.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And it's not
something
like it's
Yeah, why?
still going to be harder to get the parameters right because it's like this. Like I have the air conditioning on now, but this room is heated because of all the heat. So every animal I keep in here does so much better than if, let's say I set up a tank out in the living room, the animals don't do as well because the temperatures change so much,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
The room
it's
gets
warm
cold,
here.
the room gets hot. It's not consistent. So the hardest thing is getting a consistent temperature. You get the consistent temperature, and then the animal thrives. You get the consistent humidity and all that stuff, and with a big home like that, you can tube. You get like rubber tubing, and you can tube the humidity
The fire,
into
yeah.
the home and figure out just the right setting to have it where it is.
Feeding question. Do you like? How often?
Like I say
Like,
once
I'm
a
sure
week.
very much matters.
Well, you can
but
feed it once a week till it's chubby, and then once it's chubby, go to every 2 weeks. And it gets thin, then go to once a week till
Got
it's
it.
chubby.
Yeah.
Like you see what I mean? Like it's
just
nice
feel it
for it
out.
to kind of change a little
Yeah, I
bit.
saw you say like it's good to not have the exact same routine because then like in the wild they're not on a
Well, in the
strict-
wild, they're
strict
barely
routine.
eating at all, right? Like
Mhm.
it's kind of feast and famine. So it's just like for me, because I have so many, like I have no desire to overfeed them anyways,
No, I know.
right? Because the more I feed, the more they crap, and the more they crap, the more I clean. Okay, one sec.
Yeah, no.
No, I missed it. Consistency, the exotic choice. What's this saying? Why isn't it talking?
Ghosts.
Ghosts are cool, but I like the original look. I didn't understand any of the hypo red, paper roll, lit, or anything. Oh my god, I missed all these. Da, da, da.
Our snake's really
Are you
nice.
getting that baby? It's beautiful. Heather's
I
gonna
am getting
get a
one
baby
of them.
eventually. Definitely cool. That's a clean top. You can bio, it just takes. See, like if you do bio, you gotta spend
have
a
to
long
create
time
it
setting it
first,
up
yeah.
before moving it. Consistency, the exotic cheese choice. What? You ain't Jason. No, Jason is like in the States.
Okay, well I really like the ghost and the moon glow.
Well, here's another ghost.
Oh, I love your friend.
And the ghosts are 400.
You know what? It's gonna be a ghost situation.
Yeah, probably. That's another ghost. Oh, nice.
That first one was the first one ghost you gave me. I really liked him. Hi, Bubba. Look at
Throw some shoes off. Okay, and then we have our other friend here too. So basically, also just so that you know, like, we can keep, like, you know, I'm cleaning, hang out, ask all the questions you want, hang out as long as you
I'm here
want.
first.
You're welcome
here
to.
for a sec, yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, yeah, but like you're welcome to stay as long as you want,
Okay.
or I can like rush you, like whatever, like if you're in a rush or
No, I
anything.
wasn't sure. I'm like, I don't know what your
Okay.
day is. I mean,
Yeah.
I
So-
was thinking,
Yeah.
could I take a, like, if you have the starter kit,
I have
it's feasible
everything,
for
I
me
have
to take one
everything. It
home,
is, it
right?
is.
And then, like, I feel like I can build my thing. Like,
Yeah, and like whatever, like, so I'm gonna let you meet all the possible snakes. That way you know.
No.
And then after that, yeah, we'll set you up and do all that. And then
Okay.
I'm here, like everyone I sell a snake to.
Mhm.
You can ask me anything, anytime. Never, like, there's nothing stupid. There's nothing.
No
like,
stupid
you
questions,
can
yeah.
always ask me anything. Another thing, once I sell a snake, that's that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
like, because I've had before where someone buys a snake and then their parent says they can't have it. See you, Mama. Sometimes they'll buy a snake and then their parent says they can't have it.
Yeah.
So
no.
I'm very clear, like once it's out,
Yeah, it's
that's
not
that,
it's not
right?
a thing you can return. It's an
Yeah.
animal.
then for whatever reason, like I have someone that like they've had their snake for like 5 years or something. This is Joseph.
Hi, I'm Nat.
This is
Natalie?
Natalie.
Natalia, yeah. They
Getting
can call
a
me Nat.
snake.
Yeah, I'm getting a baby.
So sometimes I've had people where they've kept a snake for like 6 years and then they're moving,
Mhm.
and then I straight up tell them like, if you want to give it back to me, I'll end up reselling it.
Yeah.
I'll take it back.
Yeah.
But I'm just like,
Oh, I figured
that's
you would.
that,
Well,
right?
you're-
But I'll
you're a
find a
business
new
at the
home.
end of the day,
But it's
yeah.
like for me, I tell you like I'd rather not even take it back like that.
Mhm.
Like I'd rather you find someone that loves your pet snake.
Yes, exactly.
Like if any of your friends love your snake, if anything happens, then you have someone that can take it, right? Because I like to be very clear about like the snake lives a certain amount of time, and like the biggest mistake that I did
Yeah.
was getting all these animals. Like, because I love them, but it's just like for 10 years, they're so easy to take care of.
But it's still
So, so I filled a room full of them, and now I'm slowly like downsizing.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to get rid of like half of my snakes, and just like I only bred 1 litter a year now,
How many are you
whereas
doing?
before I could breed like 5. So I don't care about moving snakes as much as kind of like just working with less,
Properly
giving people
doing
good
it.
homes and
Yeah.
teaching them that you don't want to like, this is cool, I have so many snakes, but I literally have to spend an hour a day cleaning them.
Yeah, it's a
Right?
lifelong commitment, essentially.
Yeah, so like to me, I try and tell people, you know, get one, give it that 5 by
Give it
3
that
by
life.
2,
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna
that
build you a
it's
big home.
so that's something that like everyone sees. It's like you give a good example,
Exactly.
and then you give it an amazing life, and you really enjoy it because it's like I have all these snakes, but I hang out with Sophie the most.
yeah.
I hang out with the snake that I got for $200 12 years ago, and the one you met on the street,
Yeah.
and that you helped,
Yeah,
right?
Sophie, she's your
like
girl.
she's one of my favorite snakes, and I have like $10,000 snakes,
Yeah.
and I don't even really hang out with them that much because,
She's your baby.
yeah. So it's just like it doesn't like the cost of a snake doesn't matter. What matters most is like what you find beautiful.
Yes.
Because I also, when I first bought snakes, the first 2 snakes I bought were so that I could make moon glows,
Mhm.
and then I made moon glows, and now I have like see like I have a big moon glow. This is the first moon glow, right?
Oh, so gorgeous. Wow.
This is
Oh.
so see how a moon glow is lighter than an albino.
Yeah, I do see.
Just use the camera to keep an eye on where it is that she doesn't get away. Okay. But like, so I made the moon glow, and then I had the parents that it's just like, okay, I have my moon glows now. I don't really need them anymore, right? So it's just, I would have been better off kind of just saving and buying a moon glow. And later on in life, like all the snakes I
There you
got,
go.
yeah, just relax, keep your head up. Keep your head up. Just let her do her thing, because she's just, when they first come out, there's that like kind of what's going on. So it takes just a little bit for them to calm down, and then they calm down. But she's just exploring.
You curious? What's your name?
Luna!
Luna.
Everyone has a moon glow named Luna.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know why this, oh, here it is. But yeah, like to me, like if I could go back and do things differently, I would like at the end.
BH said, it's like a pinkish frappuccino. BH said, Ghost is definitely cool. But I kinda like the original look. BH said, I didn't understand any of the typo redhead. BH said, paper roll, lip or anything handy in case. BH said, now that's a clean top. BH said, you can go BO just takes 3/6 months. Big Snakes paper, Subverse just throw out €150 each time it piss, repeat to the ones that do it though. BH said, off the platform. BH said, consistency the exotic choice. BH said, what you ain't Jason? BH said, haha. BH said, boa imperator, second snake I ever got. BH said, really, the best pet ever. BH said, boy it's the black rat snake handler. BH said, just don't do like the wicked ones with the 6F crested geckos. Have you shown the innkeeper nice as well? BH said, ah no. BH said, skip equals D. BH said, BH, I got it already. Joseph Buchan said, wow.
And there's a bigger ghost too. Like if you turn, yeah.
Ooh.
There we go.
Sorry, good girl. This is good. This is good container.
Here's a sun globe.
No.
It's a boy.
Oh, you're so cute. Did you just take a bath? Were you soaking?
Yeah, he pooped.
Poop boy? Are you a poop boy? He just pooped. Look at your eyes. Sorry, too excited.
No, it's all good. Come back. There you go, play with the camera. I'll put you to use.
Yeah, for sure. You are such a cutie. It sounds very active.
Yeah.
You're like getting all twisty.
Just gotta get him. Just try to stay more still and let him kind of anchor, right?
Heather Brunner said, will the spearfirst snake?
Yes.
BH said, they are so handleable it's crazy. I saw 3 bites there, and he.
Oh, none of my snakes will bite you. That's the other thing. Most people that have boas, you'll see them striking. Striking,
Oh, yeah.
like baby snakes and whatever.
Yeah.
Heather Brunner
And
said,
also always
will
try
it
to
be
do
your first
under,
snake?
right?
Under?
Always try to do like more under instead of over,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
right? Because then they like, okay, watch. I'm gonna hold it for a bit and watch. See? So, see, like
Yeah. Belly.
I let it
down.
kind of figure out that it can't go anywhere, right?
Okay.
And then gentle, right? And I let it kind of get relaxed, and then it slows down. But if I keep moving and wiggling
It
and
won't calm
changing
down.
things, then it doesn't calm down. It gets scared. It wonders what's going on.
That
But
makes
the moment
total
you
sense.
slow down, there's kind of an art to just,
Oh, completely.
you see? And then they
True.
slow down, they explore a
see.
bit, and see my fingers. I'll start maybe trying to grab it a bit more, or go like this. But I can do it all super slow and relaxed. So that's eventually what you'll learn, right? And even though the snakes don't make noises and stuff like dogs or anything, they have,
Their way of communicating.
yeah, like I can tell what mood they're in just by looking at them most of the time. And just feeling the way that they'll relax or tense up or explore, and see how like I keep
BH
re-putting
said,
it.
stop
Like
vibrating.
I keep wrapping it around different areas
Yeah.
so that it can't get that far. But you see how slow it is now?
Yeah, much slower.
Okay, so
Okay.
there you go. Try again. 2 hands, always 2 hands. Support. Let it anchor. Don't keep moving. Stay kind of still, and work with it. Right. And then see, already that keeps it so much more like calm and secure. The more that you're kind of like, yeah, just chill, just explore. Like, can you feel the difference?
Oh yeah.
And then if it goes back, that's fine. Kind of re-wrap it around the other hand. And just slow, fluid, and very nice. See, this is good.
Yes. No, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
also.
no problem.
It
Like
means a
this
lot.
is how I like to sell a snake, anyways. Like,
No, well, I like when I ran into you on the street. You're like, kind of like meet them first.
and I hate when people like send me pictures, and then I send them 100 pictures or something, and then like, I don't know. There's something I like the whole in person, find the one that's right for you.
Yeah, well, you don't usually adopt a dog by just seeing
Exactly,
a photo. You
and
usually go meet them.
And that's how I try to make it for
Are they
people.
not both animals?
Like, I want people to have it kind of like that. So it makes my business grow a lot kind of slower, but I have perfect.
But it's more personable.
Yeah. No, there's not one person. There is one person I sold a snake to where bad stuff happened, but that was like one of the dumbest things I ever did. It's just, it wasn't a snake I produced either.
Okay.
So every snake I've produced, I've had like 100% successful. So what do you do?
I can't say how much.
What you do on the things?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, I know, I'm not very.
No, it's all good.
But that is good. Although, actually, I shouldn't even say that. I am working on becoming a tattoo artist.
Okay.
That is my lifelong career dream, and I'm working on a portfolio.
BH said, shyly getting Imperator comfortable.
I used to do tattoos and I hated it.
Yeah, no, it's like the only thing I could see myself doing. I feel so unfulfilled not doing it. It's
Yeah?
like, yeah,
Well, like,
it's
just
truly like my life.
see, for me, I hate that. Like, it's hard on your body. You're always bending over, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I tell people, I'm like, imagine trying to draw with a burger.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what you're doing.
Yeah.
And there's blood, and most people want stupid tattoos.
Yeah.
Like most people don't really want. Because I did all that on myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I was like 16 to 18, I did tattoos.
Yeah, like during the pandemic, I essentially got everything, taught myself, but that's not never how I wanted to do it. I'm very into like the traditional craft, and like I want an apprenticeship from like a mentor, and I want to like earn my spot and all that. So now I'm kind
But
of
for that, lots
going
of time
backwards.
they just want you to clean crap up.
BH
Yeah.
said, redo star eye.
That's why it's important to have a relationship with me. Teehee.
With me.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, stop vibrating.
Now the same.
In a bit, Joseph. Just calm down. I'm trying to do stuff. Yeah, I'll let you hold that. I'll do the big one. I'll switch. I'll let her hold another one of these guys. So these are sun glows. The next three that you're gonna hold. So this and then two more. They're
BH said,
So this
boy
one's
Rafi.
a bit nicer.
It's
You can see
Raul.
that's the best of the three.
Oh, I do see. It's like a sunset.
Ooh, no, just never try to like control, right?
Oh.
If it does that, if it goes back, that's fine because you have it holding on to you, right? Yeah, and just let it calm down for a bit. Okay, very nice. And I'll let you hold the big one.
Me?
Yeah, because I gotta clean this one anyway. So.
BH said, wow Rafi.
Sure. Rafi is my nickname, I guess.
Yeah.
Raphael.
Raphael. Oh, why is it like that? Gross. Gross! I didn't clean yesterday, so we're cleaning today. And this is. Just calm down. This is Aphrodite. Is this Aphrodite?
That's on my list
Athena?
of snake names.
Aphrodite. Just relax. She's just a little bit. She thinks she might be a pet.
Those eyes.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's a hypo, but she's carrying a gene that gets rid of all the pattern. So she's the mother to the first sterling Motleys in the world. And she just shed. It's all good, Mom.
Is the shedding cycle totally variable, or is it usually?
No, the little one just shed. She didn't shed. It's okay, baby. She's very like. Once I get her out, she's sweet. She is a little bit like what's going on there. She is lovely. Bye.
Whoa.
Isn't that gorgeous?
What a gorgeous girl.
Okay, we're gonna take you out there though, because
BH said, stirred it
you
him.
can't let her wrap onto anything. So you need to be there. Everything's fine. Just you gotta keep her away from stuff she can grab.
BH said, morning sun tea.
She shed too. They both shed. See, this is her shed.
How often do they shed?
The bigger ones shed less often, and the smaller ones shed more often.
It looks like a loofah. The
I
shed.
guess you could scrape yourself with it if you want.
Natural exfoliation.
Yes. You probably build it in a soap.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. You want to say hi?
BH said, hiding the socks in the snake rack. Genius. Heather Brunner said, you have beautiful eyes. BH said, tight. Heather Brunner
We're really
said,
getting along.
yes.
What did Heather Brenner say? Yes. You have beautiful eyes. Come, you don't tell me my eyes are beautiful.
She's talking to the snake.
Oh,
It's clearly your eyes.
You have blue eyes.
I
Right?
do, yeah, they're green, yeah. Yeah,
Now I'm gonna get in trouble.
I heard you were on the screen telling that girl this my beautiful eyes.
Where's your wife?
No, my wife.
No, I know. You got the most gorgeous little
Actually, my wife, she's like Asian blue eyes. So when I saw her,
Really? Naturally?
yeah, when I saw her, I was just like, she will be my wife.
Yeah. Oh my
I made
god.
it, so.
That, wow. Congrats. You did the thing.
I deal with riled creatures all the time, so.
You're like, this one, nothing on
Yeah,
me.
no.
BH
Nothing to worry.
said, you got parrots.
Does he look
You
like a
have
bird?
parrots,
Does
or
he
do you
look
have
like
parents?
a bird or
And
parrot?
then it has to be a
Parents,
parent. She's
yeah.
a fatherless child.
Barely. Man, you ain't gonna telling me I'm not gonna have a snake, that's for sure.
No, Daddy, no! God, so I think I'm a very kind of, logical person.
Yes.
And logic isn't always nice.
Mm.
So I have this thing
Some
with,
people hate it.
so I'm just like, so anyways,
That is a huge show.
it is, most people are
Oh,
nice.
you have no idea how many people I do.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's...
What?
You have beautiful eyes.
Oh, Heather, you,
you have
shouldn't.
beautiful
you
eyes.
shouldn't have.
Look at this little thing. You're just sweet. I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, but you're so sweet.
Its name is Gender. The
Yeah?
perfect gender-neutral
Gender.
snake.
They-
Gender. This is the first gender-neutral snake. Its
They-
name is Gender. neither. You know what's so funny? I'm like with all my snakes, they still have genders, right?
Yeah, no, they still do.
They still do.
Oh, I have
I don't get in trouble for that.
I have a list of potential snake names, and it's very much so boy and girl.
Oh yeah.
Boy and girl names.
No, I'm just like all that.
BH
Like,
said, you all got beautiful eyes,
I think
but they sent me well.
I think we should all respect each other, and there should be no hate.
I believe.
And I don't think we should be forced to. What?
Got it off my neck.
Okay. Put it
I
back on
finally
your
got
neck.
off my neck.
Oh, she's going around again. There you go. Here. Kiki, stay up, stay up, stay up. Up. Good.
I do have like one singular snake fear, and that is the movie type thing of like they wrap around your neck really
No,
tight
no, no.
and they go right. That's not.
Even if it strangles you as hard as it can, it just feels kind of.
I was gonna say I'm familiar.
People, snake owners have been known to do it themselves.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
No, I could. It definitely exists. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like when they're sleeping or something,
Look
they
at
come
this-
into your bed and they just wrap around you.
Like,
Yeah,
it's just-
or you ask for it.
Yeah.
Look at you. We're having such a good time. Yo, the snake is ripped, bro.
Yes.
BH said, boy mate, I'm done with the massage. XD.
What was it? Yeah. So I'm just like, let's say there's a wild horse, a wild stallion, and
Mhm.
everyone wants to ride the wild stallion,
Ah.
and no one is able to. Constable men have jumped upon the stallion,
Yes.
been kicked
Untamable.
off, nearly dead. I'm like, I would ride the stallion, no problem. You know
Yeah,
how?
you're like,
I follow the stallion. I wait for the stallion to fall asleep. I tie the stallion by the neck to a tree.
I ride it.
I leave the stallion for a week. I bring the stallion water. I
Ah.
bring the stallion food. Eventually, the stallion knows that I am the giver of good things. We
BH
develop a
said,
relationship.
strong and
I
powerful
ride the
snake.
stallion.
BH
What?
said,
I had to force
wait
it.
what?
If I didn't force it,
Yeah,
that would have never happened.
yeah. That's
And
a
then
great
some people
analogy.
would say, no, you shouldn't do that. Well, shouldn't, then you'll never get the right.
BH
Yeah. Do you want it or
said,
not?
E.
So it's just like the same thing with teaching snakes. Like there's people that believe, oh, you should do everything on the snake's terms,
Mhm.
and that's bullcrap.
Yeah.
If you let your kids do whatever they
Well, at
want,
the end of the day, you're
what
the owner.
happens?
Yeah, you're the parent.
You have to teach.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
So
I
you should-
discipline my cats sometimes. Don't get me wrong. They're my babies,
So,
but
like,
you know.
there's no such thing as really disciplining snakes. Like you can't, like, okay, if a snake bit you, vinegar. You have a spray bottle with vinegar in it. Spray them in the face with vinegar, they'll let go.
The vinegar won't hurt them.
No, not at all. Some people will use like alcohol or whiskey, like whatever.
Okay.
But it's just like that
BH
to me is bad.
said, like
Vinegar,
the snakes,
it's more like
they don't
straw.
learn by themselves.
Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, look at this. Now we're just chilling.
Yeah, see? And that happens with all my snakes. Like when you first take them out, they'll be a little bit, what's going on? But once you hold them a bit, they're like, oh, we're friends. And there is something like with a boa, like you get more. Like with a boa, you
BH
don't get
said, vinegar best.
And I am a person that can't relax either. Like I have really bad ADD and stuff.
Oh my god. Me.
So like if I go to the beach and lay out in the sun, I'm like this
just
dumb.
bored, yeah.
Like I want to go swim or like do something, right? Like I can't just not
BH
do anything.
said, I'm like that when I wake up too.
So with but if I take my snake to the park, stay up. Yeah, don't worry, it'll balance. Yeah. So when I take my snake to the park and just watch it do stuff, like
Mhm.
that just makes me so happy.
Oh yeah. This is like the most.
Like I don't have to do anything. Like I just watch it. And then when it poops, that also makes me super happy because they only poop like once a week. So it's like if you get them used to pooping outside, when they do, it makes you so
Aw.
satisfying. And then people gather around and like, oh, I never see the snake poop.
I know. You're like, come on, to the pooping snake of Trinity Bellwoods.
There you go.
What does their poop look like? Just like
well,
any other animal? Is it brown? Or is it like green, gray? Well, no, I guess sea mice. It's the same thing.
I'll show you the next one I put in.
What's your poop like, huh?
That's a personal question.
Sorry that we haven't known each other that
BH
long.
said, when they fall asleep outside, so wholesome.
When they fall asleep outside, oh.
shed, or it's no, is it? It's going into. It's like halfway into the shed. Okay, here you
What was it?
go. It's another symbol. Just about ready to take that one, Joseph. Just about.
Wait now.
You want to keep holding it? Okay.
He says, wait, I'm not ready.
Do you have a snake at home?
No, this will be my first snake.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I'm
she's,
so
she's
excited.
getting a snake today.
Yeah, I've wanted one forever, but I was like, I don't know, I have cats. But it turns out it's
BH
totally fine.
said, the Rafi XD.
They're super chill probably. Compared to a cat or a dog.
Yeah, my cats they're boys. They're young boys. And they're brothers.
Haha, Rafi. Big smile.
Come in one second.
Your eyes are like little opals. Little
Your
gems.
eyes are like stars in the sky.
To me, they are.
Not to anyone else. So you need to stay with me because no one else loves you as much as I do.
This one is super gorgeous. His eyes are like totally white on this.
Well, he's going into shed.
Oh, just
So
that.
he'll look even like prettier after he sheds. But I'll show you the one that I'm keeping from those.
Do the eyes change though? No.
Oh,
really.
well, the eyes are just beautiful, beautiful eyes.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing really good.
You want to say
Yes,
hello
thanks.
to the
Feel love.
streamer? You decide.
And those are fine if you want.
I still really love that first
Yeah.
ghost you showed me. Although we're bonding. Can I hold that one again? Actually?
After.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna let you go through them.
No.
I'm gonna let you hold the ghost ING.
Got my nail, girl.
This guy's beautiful. This is a hypo motley.
Hypo motley.
A hypo motley anery. No, hypo motley. Het anery.
And Annery is.
Anery
Takes
gets
the
rid
red
of the
away.
red, so
Yeah.
that one still has the red, and its brother doesn't. So basically, I'm keeping its brother, but I'm selling it, even though I think he's kind of prettier.
BH said,
But
Ryan
this just
is
has
doing
the
great
genes.
with the handling progress.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
man.
So that's
I
an
do.
anery. So you see the tail, there's no red.
Mhm,
This
this has
one
a
has
bit
the
of
red,
red.
but that one, he has like the prettiest face. Like his face is just gorgeous.
He has a
got-
mustache.
He has big eyes, and it's just like I think he's prettier than this one, but this one has the triple gene showing. So this one's just more useful for breeding projects.
That's your territory.
Well, like that's the thing. I have to like as I progress, I have to choose the ones that are best for. But I also like the ones that are the prettiest, and it's like that one. I almost kept him because he's just
I do
he's
like
just a gorgeous snake.
Look at you.
And he's got a beautiful face and his personality. is
I like
nice.
that it looks like. I know it's literally their mouth, but it looks like a mustache. A little
Mr.
mustache. Got a
Mustache.
little mustache.
BH said, ah, the mustache is awesome like a Demurial boa.
Yeah.
So this is that gene. This is a sterling.
Oh
gene.
wow.
They have no
Congrats.
pattern.
See, no pattern.
Oh, 1-800.
This is a hypo sterling. So see, this is the mom.
Oh, that's the
Oh,
mom.
118.
Yeah. So she carried the gene to make these. So like her and
That is your
her.
creator.
So her and her
BH
boyfriend
said,
were 4K.
Silas's
Oh, 119.
always
So
used.
these
Each
were around
or together?
together,
Ah.
and then these guys were like, I sold one of these for 4K,
Nice. Get it.
so I got the money back.
Get it. Yeah, get it.
Yeah. But I'll show you some other ones too.
How long did it take her to get to? Oh, well, you bought her bigger?
No, I bought her as a baby. I raised her for 4 years,
4 years.
and bred her. But just see like the condition of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at that. Docile.
she's-
How many rodents does she eat?
No, she only eats one meal every 3 weeks.
Oh. Oh, fun.
wanted to hold one of the other one, and I think he's done now.
Oh, him.
Yeah, so this is what I feed all my snakes with.
Portos. Yeah. Oh, I see. They're like those. Nice. More control.
And you can get these actually at Gerrard Square. There's one of those little tables where they sell everything.
Oh yeah.
So get them there. 'Cause it's just like there's certain things where it's like you go to the pet store and buy them and they charge you.
$50.
Yeah, yeah,
And
like-
you're like, this is 12.
Yeah,
But
like timers. I'm a hairdresser, right? So it's just like when you go and buy a hair timer, it's $15. If you go to the dollar store and get an egg timer, it's $2.
yeah, exactly.
Right? So it's
Same
just
thing.
like they get.
BH said, 4K I should have made that 7K. I hope it was a maybe.
Hello. Oh, that's my nose. Is that a little kiss? Very sweet. Are you having a good day, little buddy? When you have them like together, how do they vibe together? Well,
They're fine.
They're vibing
They're
clearly.
fine. Because they were raised together, right?
That's true. Siblings.
This is, so see, this is the hypomotley. This is the hypomotley, but it's carrying kind of that sterling gene. So it
BH
messes up with that.
said, no, kisses are bites. I think he.
I should have made it. No, kisses are bites. I think he kissed.
Oops, excuse me.
All the genes. Look at you, you're so tiny. Look at your little head. How many brain cells you got in there? And when it comes to like replacing newspaper or cardboard, just like as it gets dirty, essentially, right? You
Yeah,
see
like,
it.
see, I do it once a week. I clean everything. But, like, for you, the moment it poops, clean it, right?
Yeah.
And
Sounds
you can
good.
change the water, like, every couple days.
Yeah.
Right? I do what I kind of have to, but, like, if I had one, like, I would keep it.
Oh yeah, I'm super on top.
Because it's just, like, even, like, this, when you came in, like, I feel, like, guilty.
Oh my god, no.
But I'm just, like, you're in a room right now with over 100 reptiles. Does it smell terrible?
Not at all.
Like,
Oh, when people told me they're like, your room is gonna smell like.
no,
it's
no,
not.
like,
I'm
but,
not a dumbass.
but
Like,
lots of the time, like, even like when I've bought snakes off people, almost every time I go, their place smells like snake piss.
No, I'm very on. Like my animals are spoiled and taken care of.
Let's see. Okay, snake shed. Let the snake do
Oh yeah.
piss. So the thing with substrate is like you see all that piss.
Mm-hmm. It'll soak into it, right?
So that's the thing. When they piss and they crap, when you clean it, it's hard to get all the piss out.
Yeah.
So lots of people they just scoop and whatever, but then there's lots of piss left. Whereas like the way that I clean, they're always clean.
Yeah. Then you
It's
can
not
just wipe it off.
maybe it's not as exciting or anything, but it's like it's clean.
It's functional.
Yeah. So like I kind of like in between. Like I like the idea of actually making like a big home and doing like 3D printed like neon branches
Oh my God, listen,
or
I'm
like,
not. I'm like, and I'm an artist too, so I'm like, I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you the coolest home.
like I like the idea of acrylic and like just if you made it look like really kind
Awesome.
of artificial but still does everything that it would naturally kind of need or want.
Yeah, I'd still put some little green.
And you could give it a bit of UV. Like people say that's beneficial. Like for me, I just whatever's recommended for UV, I would do like half.
Okay.
Like or I would have it running maybe like 2 hours a day or something.
Is like that a UV there? remember.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the thing is that, like, for me, we don't really know a lot about that stuff, and they say it's beneficial, but to me, what happens when we get artificial UV?
Well, I saw an article that literally was saying, they say UV is good for snakes, but it's actually not the greatest.
Well,
And
that's
I'm like,
the thing.
that would make sense, because is it great for
Tanning
humans?
beds, right? When we use tanning beds.
Well, when you go to the
we
nail
get
salon,
cancer.
if your hands are there, they say, girl, put sunscreen on your hands.
Okay, so like to me, I say like take your snake out in the sun, because that's the best thing for it.
Yeah.
Like the real sun, the real UV is going to
Nothing
be
beats
better.
it, yeah.
And like most of my life, I kept out of the sun, and now I'm just like, I just make sure I don't get burnt.
Yeah, sunscreen.
If you get burnt, it's bad, but if you get a little tan, that's nice. Plus in the summer, it's like I get to be more Latino, and then in the winter time, it's like just go
I'm
white.
a Caucasian.
Yeah, my dad's Austrian,
Oh, yeah?
and my mom's Ecuadorian.
Ah.
So it's like, hola, ¿cómo estás? My wife calls me papi. 5% can burn unless it's a diamond 5 on. I wonder.
LED full spectrum max 4 hours, 2.5. 5% can burn unless it's done.
Why is it not talking to us? Talk to us.
Didn't you turn it off? the
No,
speaker?
this.
Oh.
So basically, what I do is I use this.
Oh, it reads them.
No, like it's something. It's called speech chat.
Okay.
So what it does is it just uses the internet to say whatever people say, because that doesn't have it. This does.
Okay.
So and then I
Heather
plug it
Runner
into a speaker.
said, "Tell me what Matthew's arm tattoo says LOL."
No.
BH said,
Which one?
anthropomorphism.
Put on a long sleeve,
BH
quick.
said, leafy reticulated can smell a bit at times, I guess. BH said, on the bad side, 1 big cracker of piss. BH said, hot asterisk. BH said, let full spectrum max 4H2,5%. BH said, booth max degrees. BH said, 5% can burn them unless it's a diamond python. BH said, so smart until it isn't heck.
Heather, when you come get yours, then you can do it. Then I'll go let you read my arm when you come get yours, Heather.
Only the real deal.
Another hypo.
Oh, that's a cutie.
That's a boy.
Hey, buddy. Hey, bro. Hey, dude.
Bro,
Hey,
you know.
dude. You look like a behemoth.
BH said, fun telling stream awesome.
Fortune telling stream. I see snakes in your future. Snakes and more snakes. Snakish snakes.
Schneck. The Schneck Doctor.
So did you grow up here?
I grew up in Vaughan.
In Vaughan?
Which I hate, yeah. And then as soon as I finished high school, I moved out here.
Did you live like a crappy home situation?
Yeah, I did not get along with my parents. I don't know, very traditional, like immigrant, conservative, and then me. I'm like, yeah, please.
BH said,
I'll trust you.
snail ducking,
I,
you.
I also did not like Vaughan until I was like very rich town.
yeah.
Super.
I grew up in Richmond Hill.
Oh my god, yeah, I grew up in
And
Woodbridge.
basically, I was there when it was just farms. And
That's
then when
where
I
we
was in
moved.
grade 5, all the Asians came in. And I hated them because they were all better than me at everything.
They really
I used
are.
to spend like hours drawing Spider-Man,
And they're like-
Wolverine, and they would do like, shh, shh, oh my god, so cute.
Yep.
So then, like,
Major
and it was
talent.
funny because it was like all the bungalows, and then boom, all the huge houses. So it was like the rich side and the ghetto side.
We moved to like Western Rutherford. I was like 2, but it was just farm. And then by the time I was 10, it was all subdivision, and like I really witnessed it in real time. But it's really like the kids I grew up with are, oh my god.
They were just terrible.
Just terrible, just very like, listen, if I had a trust fund, maybe I'd act like it too, I don't know. But, yeah, no, I like the city. It's, you got the arts and the culture and the people.
Yeah, so I moved out at 19.
Yeah, I was 17.
And then I basically took care of myself since then. I opened my first shop at 25, hair salon, and then I just worked for myself. I was doing it. It took me 5 years to start making money. Then I started making decent money, and then COVID came along and just killed me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the reptile community.
Hates you?
Yeah.
Why? What?
Because I do things like in a way that like is not always recommended, like raising snakes together. But like,
Clearly they're all turning out really great.
no, they are.
You know what you're doing.
I do. Or it's like I'll come up with new things and then I'll share it with the community and they'll just say it's bullcrap. But it's just there's not one person that's
Well, you're,
come
like,
here.
innovating, yeah.
There's not one person that's come here and had like a negative experience or had
No.
anything bad to say. Everything is from people that.
BH
Yeah, they don't
said
even know. Yeah.
controversial.
No, you know when I met you and Sophie on the street, I was like, yeah,
Well, that
this
too.
is
I
not
get
sketchy.
people.
Like, I trust
Well,
you.
well, people say that. And also, like, let's say you were coming, you're welcome to bring a friend. Like, you're a girl coming here. I understand. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't want you to feel.
Heather
I
Brunner
knew you had a dog in
said,
your wife. I'm like,
I
okay.
know
Well,
at 16.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I've never been a creep. You know.
No, I trust.
I've been like when I was a single guy, I was a little aggressive if I liked a girl, but I was never. I don't want to
You're
be with
just
someone
trying
that doesn't like me.
You were just trying to
You
shoot
know
your
what I mean?
shot.
Oh yeah, you have to. I'm like, you like something, you go for
Exactly.
it, right?
How else do you get it?
And then for me, and like,
Said
you're good at something,
never.
show it, right?
I agree.
So it's like, I show how nice my animals are, and then people will want to like crucify me. They'll be like, oh, that's not safe, or like, what if that
BH
snake bit
said
someone, or
he.
snakes. That's so stressful for the snake. But I'm like, Sophie loves being outside.
Yeah.
There's nothing
You
stressful
wouldn't be
about
doing
it
it
at
if
all.
she hated it.
And for most snakes, yeah, like I'm not saying take your snake and go do that, but I'm telling you, if you handle your snake and take it out and get
That's
it
my
used to
goal.
people from the time it's little, then you're gonna have a snake just like Sophie.
Oh,
But
could I
most
start handling
people-
them, like-
Yeah, but most people that have their snakes in a thing that never let them out, that never handle them, that never let them do the exploring they want to do, then no, they shouldn't take their snakes outside. So it's just, I really
BH
hate the.
said, it's definitely not safe.
I really
My
hate.
toke is doing gator rolls, man.
Yeah, your Tokay is doing gator rolls.
No, I want a snake that I would handle all the time. Not like too much,
Well,
but
yeah,
you know,
yeah, just enough, right?
not
Like,
a tank forever.
yeah,
That's
like,
the purpose.
yeah, like, so. To me, the community's so caught up on what you do
Mhm.
instead of how you do
Yeah.
it. So to me,
And the
it's
outcome.
not what you do.
It's not like the outcome of anything you've done is bad.
It's how you do it.
Yeah.
So if you give a snake the perfect wild environment and you keep it like that, it's not going to make it any better for handling or anything. And then to me, I'm like, if you want to take a snake and just give it a wild environment and never handle it, then why not just leave it? Right?
Well, yeah. It's. Did you really get it just to look at it through the tank?
Yeah, and like then get a fish.
And then some people do, but
And the snakes do get something out of
being outside.
interaction.
Of course.
Out of interaction.
BH
That's exactly what
said,
I want.
Some
I want a
have
companion. That's what I want.
You want a buddy?
I want a buddy. And if I treat them well, they'll hopefully treat me well. That's all that matters. We coexist at the end of the day, right, little guy?
Well, more than that, you become like their friend. Like they don't love you, but they definitely
Yeah, they're
like.
reptiles. They don't
Like
love
they're
you.
not capable of love, but they are capable of like and dislike.
Mhm.
Like if you treat an animal bad, it will definitely react. I mean,
Oh yeah.
so if you treat an animal bad,
BH said, enrichment, but anthropomorphism. Still an exotic.
do you have any
BH said, "What up, Madonna?"
Madonna.
Vogue.
Okay, let's see what happened with this. Brother, I got pushed back because it made it to. I got put. Oh, damn it.
Can we do something for a newspaper?
So, anyways, I basically was gonna get this job, flying drones,
Yes.
and I went viral for the snake on the TTC. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
Yeah, I went viral for the snake on the
Just like
TTC.
having Sophie on the TV.
Well, I took her home at like 11:30 p.m.
People were like,
and it was like.
was it like a Friday night?
I took her home at 11:30 p.m. Someone filmed me. They sold it to all the channel things. Yeah, to like all the media companies. And then basically they posted me everywhere. Toronto Sun made an article. And now the drone company, the people that were going to hire me as a drone photographer
Yeah.
person,
Yeah.
they did their due diligence, like background check.
Yeah.
And then because of that,
Because you had a snake on the TTC?
they're not hiring me.
That makes
because of
zero
that,
sense to me.
Right? Like
Make it make
that's-
sense.
I don't know. It's
That's-
stupid.
That makes me
So
very
now
upset.
I lost
'cause
a
that's
job
complete
that would have
bullshit.
made me like a lot of
I'm
money.
so sorry to hear that.
That clip is so funny though.
Like, but it cost me
It costs
thousands
you
of
money,
dollars.
Yeah.
And that's just like that's.
And you also did not like consent to any of that. You're just taking our phone.
Well, it's not a public space, so there's nothing I can do. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't do anything
Said-
I'm
about
so
it.
sorry,
Sucks.
dude. That's actually awful. Also, like Toronto Sun, like they have a problem with someone having a snake.
Do that. Just now we're doing the baby show.
My baby.
Baby show. First, I do this one. So this is a hypo IMG.
Oh, so little.
Yeah, so see how it's turning black? So as that gets older, it will look like.
Oh, goth snake, goth snake.
See?
Oh, but the rainbow.
Yeah, so this will go blacker and blacker and blacker. But the hypo fights it a bit, so it's kind of cool because you get like that peppery kind of
So
whatever.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
You're just a little munchkin. What's the age for this size?
These are babies.
BH
A few months old. So
said,
they just
"You are
they
just in a bit of a bad standing."
they just
That
started
creates the mumbo
eating.
jumbo.
yeah they just started
BH said,
support.
"IMG."
Yeah, come here, it's fine. Very nice. Yes.
Oh, hello.
And basically, the IMG is like based on its own. They're like they started around a grand. So the hypo IMGs and stuff are different. But the cool thing with them is like they keep changing.
Yeah.
And like
It's a lifelong adventure of
when they turn black, like
BH
there
said,
whenever you see like those
OMG,
black
IMG,
streaks
blue
shimmering
line.
in the sun on things, they're usually IMGs. And then the thing is, like, just is that discrimination? Like,
Why?
it just sucks when you can't get a job because of something that's.
Oh, that. I think it's. Well,
I'm gonna
what's the
send
reason?
the person that he tied me into the email with them, so I'm just gonna write her like I'm actually because if I don't got it anyways,
Yeah.
I'm gonna write her a long email just kind of telling her
Well,
a bit about.
I would,
said,
the person that made the
increasing
decision,
IMG.
I would go up with them or however, you know.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's none of that
Why?
matters.
Why?
No, but I post my stuff all the time. Like I post ridiculous stuff. Like that's part of like. So I'm the
Also,
first
it's a
person who
whole-
fed a snake with a drone. So the community hates me for that too. So.
And
Oh, you put the snake in danger. It's just like the thing is that if
But
the
it was-
snake was scared, it wouldn't be.
Well, if the snake got scared, the drone would have slithered away too.
look at the little baby.
Well, it's just I'm not willing to conform either. Like I'm not willing to say sorry because I didn't do
No.
anything wrong.
Well, you didn't do anything wrong, and why are you?
So then the cost of, I guess, it's not pride. Like it's like dignity. I don't know. It's just
No,
like,
I know exactly
you know
what
what
you
I
mean.
mean?
It's you. Like, why should you be, put to the side or forced to apologize?
I
You did
shouldn't be
nothing.
forced to conform to
And you're
something that
literally just
doesn't
being
matter.
yourself. Stop conforming.
Yeah. Hey.
That's why we're different.
No
Oh, sorry.
swearing.
Sorry.
No swearing.
I fully apologize. That's when we slipped.
BH said, FM man, it's like the ones thinking they know it all because they've been doing it 60 years and never changed after their first 2 years.
It's just like it's okay for you to not agree or not like something I do. That's fine. I don't care. But it's like don't say you can't do something. 'Cause it's like the moment someone says
There's
you can't do
difference.
something, it's like actually I can't.
Yeah,
Right?
I'll prove you wrong very quick.
Maybe I shouldn't, and I can even agree to that. Like, and I'm not telling you to go feed snakes at the drum, right?
Hey, you were doing it. You weren't forcing people to do it.
This is a ghost IMG.
Ghost IMG. Okay.
I'm showing you all the.
Cool guy. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. This one's, I think, the most gorgeous. Although, probably like two.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured. No, I figured. Because, like, look, Gorgina,
Well, I
look at your
think
cheeks.
I only have 2 of those, and I'm keeping one, even though I have like higher level ones. Like I love the way the
BH
The black
said,
on the face.
"Nine, nine,
black
nine."
and white. I
The
love
cheek.
the black and
The
white.
cheek.
I just love the black and white.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have a very special holiday. Or you're gonna stay here and your brother or sister will have a special home.
BH said, 1.5k equals E.
The 1.5K like American basically.
Yeah, we're in Canada. Add 40% to everything.
You know what, Joseph can bring you the balls and deliver it, okay? So here, go to there, deliver, and then when it's ready, bring it back so you can get company.
So you mean Joe?
Joseph's gonna be your delivery man.
And he's gonna.
Let's do it fast. Quicker we get things done, the quicker we can go have fun. Okay, very nice. You wanna go swimming,
BH
Joseph? You wanna go
said,
swimming?
actually a steal for 1.5.
And we're counting the swimming.
Gorgeous. How often do you sell a snake without people coming here eating them? Like,
Sometimes
BH
often,
said,
like
Yeah.
across Canada, anywhere across Canada. States is hard because it'll cost
well,
about.
it's a live animal.
Well, no, it costs like $600 just to get it to the like the States. But like anywhere across Canada, almost $200.
Oh, that's not
So I
bad.
can ship it across Canada for about $200.
I actually honestly expected more for live animal.
Yeah, no.
So,
Well, like I go through a different company that does a lot. Very good.
BH said, 600, that's cheap.
Okay, there, so you can get a snake off me. Yay.
come get a snake. What a boy.
Well, babies, as soon as they get bigger, it's a whole different story. Okay, perfect. So now
BH
we're
said,
putting you through the
in
babies.
mascara.
Okay, so let's look at another.
This is truly one of the most beautiful snakes I've ever seen. I think.
BH
This
said, half white
is the
eyes.
next level. So this is a ghost motley.
Okay.
So those will be like the blackest of blacks. But like I love like that's probably my favorite too. Like I like this even more than those because I love the the Oreo. Like I like the
Yeah.
black on
Black
white.
and white, yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Monochrome.
And because like albinos are yellow, right? So ghosts actually have whiter whites than albinos.
Hello. Hello. You are so precious. Look at your little face. Want to say hello to the stream?
BH said, I like the natural black freckles.
Very nice, thank you. That's fine. Here's another hypo IMG. But the contrast is just like insane. Like they're just
BH
these are
said,
like
that's a man
gorgeous.
color right there though.
Oh, you're so tiny.
Oh, you're so tiny.
I literally talk to all animals like babies. Like, it could be like a porcupine, and I'll be like, oh, look at you.
Sounded Asian.
There's no little baby.
Yes.
BH
And if you
said,
ever get bored on a cleaning day, you're always welcome to come hang out and
I
hold
would-
pile animals
Oh,
on the
I
street.
would love, yeah, I'll help you
So you
clean.
know.
And then
Well, I don't ever get any, like, I'm particular with everything, so it's like, I'll let you hold animals and entertain people.
I'll have to
Because
clean
the
people.
thing is that when I'm doing this, all the time I have to leave the room,
Yeah.
so then they have an empty room and it's boring for them.
I'll talk to you guys. You guys think I have nice
So she can be
eyes?
your friend. Our crazy Polish and Italian.
Yeah, oh yeah. So next time I come in with a Russian accent.
Hello!
Natalia!
I am Vladimir. This, my friend.
Natalia Petrovska.
Oh, people be killing people and killing.
I'm happy.
Good.
BH said,
I used
Astrovia.
to be open like every week. I would have different strangers over, but then I stopped doing
That's
it
a lot.
because my
And you-
wife doesn't.
And you have a daughter.
Yeah, yeah. But it was like, well, I'm very kind of selective still, right?
Yeah. No, I would be too.
Like, I
Well,
don't live near
well, it's like when I did that bit of tattooing, I was like, it was in my home, so it's very much so like, let's see. Well, I'll make sure it comes to these shorts.
There.
Nastrovia, yeah, Nastrovia. So true. So true.
There's another Echo IMG. Look at how red the tail is.
BH
Oh, wow.
said, YIE. BH said, like how they serve.
You're gorgeous.
BH said, good morning, YIE.
Good afternoon.
But like, so with my hair salon, once I got my salon going, I built it by dressing up as a superhero and giving haircuts on the street to all the street kids.
You're very smart.
Well, no, like I not just like everyone, strangers, but then it became also where like I love all the punks and the street kids.
Oh, fuck yeah. I think I'd let you come back down the street.
Mouth. Watch your mouth.
See, I don't even.
Poop.
Terrible.
Poop is your new favorite word.
Poop is my new favorite
Poop,
word.
yeah.
I'm truly so sorry.
Get me in trouble. Because of YouTube, it's just like, and just in general, Avery, and
Oh no.
I don't like swearing. It's just
I,
like, you know,
yeah.
so just try harder.
Going back into living with the parents mode.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
parents are the same.
BH said, pew pew.
Cuckoo.
through all the like hypoanaemias. Okay, now we'll give you another one. So this one is crazy. This one has a good survival story. So this snake sneaked out. Like I tried putting them in here, then I tried putting them in here, they sneaked out. This one
Yeah.
went into here and got stuck under like a giant piece of wood. The wood fell on it. It went through its top
BH
and
said
halfway through its
freak.
body, like here.
Holy shit, yeah, I see
And
that.
it fully
Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna hit me. You're gonna
and
hit me.
it fully healed. And I was gonna I'm keeping this one. I was gonna call it Selena, but it's a dude, so.
Was it like gory?
Well, it was like you could see through like
Like
half its
flesh.
body. I thought it was gonna die, but it made it. So I'm very happy.
Did you take it somewhere or just let it heal
There's
up on its
nothing- there's
own?
nothing. The thing with vets is they can't. You know what a vet would do? A vet would give it a shot, and the shot would kill it. That's what would happen.
Yeah.
So vets will always medicate most of the time, and the medication does just as much harm as good. So like for instance, like I was telling you before, so somebody
BH said, it's the final countdown.
someone bought a beautiful scaleless corn snake off of me.
Scaleless.
Scaleless, so no scales. And basically what ended up happening was the scaleless corn snake, they took it, they bred it, and they had it on substrate. The substrate got caught into its wiener area, like into the shoot. It got infected. They took it to the vet. The vet cleaned it, so it like took off all the dead skin, but they gave it a shot. They should have just cleaned all the dead skin and then kept
Let
it
it
in
go.
something with no substrate so that it could heal. Because if I have it in something like this and I clean this every day,
Yeah.
nothing can infect it. But instead they gave it a shot,
said, a pee-pee snake.
the mouth started foaming, and then the snake ended up dying.
Oh no, that's so sad.
And they charged them like probably what the snake cost,
Oh yeah, $1 grand.
right?
$1 grand.
And it's just like, the snake would have been fine if they just cleaned
BH
it.
said, how ironic it was a scaleless.
So it's just like I really don't, I've never had a good experience with like a vet here, because the vets here don't know anything.
No, they just charge you.
Okay, so then here, this is a hypomotley. I don't think this one's actually. This is just like a hypomotley. The final countdown. Yeah, okay, so then back to the, like, so I'm doing all these haircuts on the street,
Oh, yeah.
strangers, homeless people, whatever. I did it for 5 years. And then I got a costume made in neon spandex. So I started going out in neon spandex,
Nice.
blasting superhero music on a
Yeah.
speaker, and just, I never filmed it, which I should have. But I did it since 2013. And then 5 years later, I ended up on the news on CTV. They put me on the news. Then I was on every news station. A lady made a documentary about me. She made the documentary about sugar on Netflix.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
So that lady made the documentary about me. And then like it was,
that there?
business was booming. It was amazing. And then COVID came and just,
Yep.
it's just like all the work I did for like 18 years. Like,
Afterwards.
and then that's why I'm back to being on the street with my snake, because I go out with my snake, hand out
How
cards,
did I meet you?
get
You
customers.
gave me your card.
Right, and so it's like I make my own clientele because I'm not allowed at the reptile shows. And this, I like this more anyways, because it's like everyone that you meet that loves your snake, you're gonna tell them
And they are
about
local.
how awesome it is.
Oh
right?
yeah, and I know, and people are going like, now where did you get your snake?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, well, funny you ask.
I'll come with you.
It's this local
right?
friend. I'll come
Let's
with
do
you,
it,
yeah.
right?
Absolutely. You are just a little angel.
BH said, I have never been to a Slash and Expo. I can't really be bothered.
I want to be able to go and meet with the people and whatever,
I mean, yeah, I think it's cool to be.
but I'm
able
gonna
to-
I'm gonna start doing my own.
You should.
I'm gonna rent out a community center, and then we're gonna do probably like every couple months.
I'll be
We're
there.
gonna do a show and
I'll drag my friends.
yeah, bring all my friends.
Yeah, totally. I support that fully.
And then I'll be renting tables for cheaper than the big shows, and then
And then people will
eventually,
come to you.
and then eventually I'll scale it up, and then I'll take it. I'm gonna take it from them.
I support this master plan. You want to go to an expo, little guy? Talkative today.
Yeah, it's good. The more people we have, the more fun this all is,
She's very sweet.
and the easier. She's the best. But at the same time, it's like I teach her.
BH said, of course that's how you normally grow. I just don't need the growth, but the 2D animals.
I teach Avery to like help me. So this morning she was making a fuss because she didn't want to help me, and it's just like I make her. I'm like, you do the bowls, you do this, you help me, and then I take you swimming. I
That's
take you
hard,
to Wonderland,
yeah.
right? Like I take you. I make sure that I play and have fun with her, but it's like the mornings is time for me to do work,
Yeah.
and then the afternoon, evening, I play with you. So
But you also,
Balance.
we both grew up near Wonderland. I think about it.
yeah. So I used to be Yogi Bear and Scooby Doo at Wonderland. I've always found ways to make more money than minimum wage.
Me
So
too.
back in the day, Yogi Bear and Scooby Doo, we got $60 a day versus like $6.80 an hour.
So, yeah. Yeah, that was the perk of living up there.
She's better than I am at 31. Avery's the best. Like she's just the greatest kid in the world. She's 6. She's turning 6. But like she can, I taught her to swim. She can swim without a life jacket.
Yeah.
And I teach her about life, and like I hold nothing back.
The fact that she lives in this home is incredible already.
Well, like she doesn't even care about snakes. I
The
think
funniest
maybe
part-
when she's older,
when
she
she's
might
older.
like connect and like one.
It's gonna be one or two. It's either gonna be so cool or she's gonna be like, Dad, you're
Do something else.
Dad, you're embarrassing me. But then when she gets even older, she'll realize
Yeah, like
how
she-
badass Dad is.
I'm gonna watch your mouth. It's so.
Oh. Yeah.
Here you go, small python.
You just feel different altogether.
Yeah, all pythons are cute, but they're just not as
Yeah, you're adorable.
Come on, Avery. She said it's ready. Go get it. Ready? This one, do this one next.
Even the feel of the ball python, the body.
When they're little, they're thicker, they're like chunkier, right? But then as they get bigger, they're not.
They thin out.
Well, like, there's a beautiful adult. Well, they can get bigger, but like I said, I keep it a bit smaller.
That is gorgeous.
This is a clown pastel. Look at her eyes. It's Akira.
Sakura.
Akira.
Oh, Akira. I thought you said Shakira at first.
Yeah, when ball pythons also have like more color when they're younger, and then they kind of fade out. Yes. Well, make sure you really clean it well and tell Joseph that you have to do your job. He doesn't do it. Joseph, I don't trust anyone to clean my bowls better than Avery. Especially not
Including
Joseph,
you.
because
Myself.
Joseph doesn't pay attention. Drives me nuts.
I got here on time, didn't I? 12 o'clock.
That's what happens.
How many days do you have left?
A lot. We're just doing the little guys, letting her hold the little babies, and then she's gonna make a choice, and then we're taking a break from this. We're working out, and then we'll come back and do some more.
You're so cute. But I don't even know how cute you are. No thoughts. Just mouse. No thoughts, just mouse.
But like, so this is like a project. This is this is carrying the genes from that scaleless. Yeah, so we're gonna have scaleless.
Oh,
This is a corn snake. It's carrying the scaleless gene. This is carrying 3 genes in it. It's carrying caramel, pinstripe, scaleless. So it's gonna make like these yellow, brown looking snakes. They're not even gonna be red. They're gonna have 1 stripe from top to bottom, and they're gonna be scaleless. They're gonna be gorgeous. They're gonna be like $1,000 snakes.
Oh, that is so small.
Yeah.
We're just chilling now.
See, like, look at on this one, you can see, like, underneath the colors, like,
Yeah.
they're gonna make snakes that are like this color, like yellowy.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like yellow with like this from top to bottom and scaleless, so they're gonna just be amazing. So once I got the ingredients, like I sold the parents. It doesn't just, I don't. Focus. So to me, ball snakes is like ball pythons are the perfect snake for a kid. As soon as you're 10 years or older,
That's what I've heard.
as soon as you're 10 years or older, it's just those are the best. Those are the best snake. I think there's nothing wrong with scaleless, especially if they're in captivity, right? But yeah, in the wild, scaleless won't do well. And there's certain animals like there's bearded dragons, and the scaleless aren't as strong, like they're not as good. But with the snakes, the scaleless are totally.
How would it affect them in the wild not having scales?
Just their skin isn't like like an armor.
Like a shield. Got it.
No, snakes can fart. Like when they poo, it'll make fart sounds sometimes, or poo sounds. Oh hey, just scales a lot. Why? I don't know. Vanity. It's like why wear fancy clothes, right? Like to me, I don't wear fancy clothes. I like being in a pair of shorts and a wife beater. So I'm gonna design a fancy wife beater in neon colors, and they're gonna have like a hand holding a rose or like a whole hand holding candy,
Yeah.
and call it a wife treat. Don't beat your wife. Treat her.
Treat your wife. Don't beat them.
Yeah. Get in the corner. Get in the
Domestic
corner.
abuse campaign.
Boom.
Shoved in the corner every time I swear.
Slap you with a snake.
Like that. I saw that video you posted on your channel.
Which one?
You tapped a dude with a snake.
Oh yeah.
That made my
And
heart.
then people thought about me, and I'm just like, I'm not
You
insane.
look. No. Also, why would you hurt the snake?
I'm a little crazy, but I'm not insane.
No, that's animal abuse what that guy did.
These guys are cool. Here we go.
We've
Back
just-
to those.
we're just here on my
We're
wrist
making
now.
rooms for boas. Because I gotta feed all the babies. Okay, then this is a hypo that isn't ING. So you see the difference?
Oh yeah.
So the hypos, like all the hypos you held,
Mm-hmm.
they're like $250. As soon as it has the IMG, 1500.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's just that IMG gene is just woo. And then there we got a striker. It's always the same way. We got one that is scared, right? So I'm gonna show you right now. See this? Look. So this one's scared, and it's done it a couple times. It's always the same one. It's just personalities, right? So sometimes in the litter you'll get one that's watch it. Look at it though. See the body?
Oh yeah.
See it's
He's
scared, right? See the breathing, right? So then when you have that, when that happens, like it's not gonna happen most likely for you, but when you get a snake like this, see if I go about it the wrong way, if I go from here, it's gonna bite me. But if I go like this, see, I'm like holding it defensively, and I'm just letting it know kind of that everything's okay. And I'm gonna let it kind of calm down. But whenever a snake does get striky or whatever, I'll pick it up and I'll hold it and I'll handle it. I'll handle it for like a few minutes to teach it that, hey, everything's okay, right? Because it's just a little scared, so it's just a little reactive, right?
Just a little guy
But
against
you
the
see
big
that?
girl.
Look at that.
You're so small, I love you. I just don't understand the people that are like, I don't get what you see in reptiles. What do you mean?
They are wonderful.
They're wonderful.
They are wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Wonderful. Wonderful creatures. Yeah, they are my friends.
And a companion.
Right up there. Look, see how I hold it like this? Then you can put it down easy. Yeah. See now this snake that was just being nasty? It's fully handled. Right? It was scared. It was like, what the hell's going on? It's always the snake. So this one's a little bit scared. I'll let you hold it.
Oh, it's okay.
You don't get what I see in Varanus or Tokay. No, like I do like them. You can't have everything, and I had too many. Like I like Tokays. I would love Tokays, but it's just I have so many. Avery. Did I give you the nasty one?
I think this is the nasty
Okay,
one.
very good.
He's a little nervous, but he's doing great.
No hate. I enjoy skills. Why do you down? One more strong. True. Why are we not? Why is this not connected? Is it connected to this? So you can feel the difference though in the body too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like that's a little bit more tense.
It's okay, we all get nervous. It's nervous.
like the perfect example of what happens in the body photography thing. And just like every time I did the reptile shows, I would usually make like a couple grand. So it's just like it's and then I just kind of for a long time I wasn't really even promoting. I've just been taking care of the animals for 2 years without even trying to sell them because I don't even like I don't know, you know, sometimes you just want to lose people.
Oh, do I
It's just like I
know?
like taking care of the animals. but I
Just
don't
want to be
like
at peace.
dealing with dumb people. And then this is a hypo also. So those two were hypos, this is a hypo IMG. So you see the difference? And the crazy contrast and everything. Just put it right here. And there's me. And then when you're done holding everything, I'll let you hold the first ghost again.
Yes, please.
And let the water slide itself. Okay?
Little friend.
But not too long. And like this, it's okay, like scratch this look. Like this. And fill up with now go. Go and fix it up.
You have to make sure that you scrub the sides, the bottom nicely, okay? Gonna help you do that.
What do you mean, like the inside of it?
Like, okay, look. Rub the bottom like this, rub all the sides. There's like little sediment buildup. You gotta make sure you get rid of it. Because if you don't, like it's like these bowls are like years old and they're like brand new because we clean them nice every time, you know. Yeah. This is one of my favorites too. This is a hypo motley.
Oh,
And it's just see how clean and light it is.
Girl, you're on my necklace.
It's a boy.
I say girl to everyone. Hey, buddy. How can you tell? Or is it hard to tell and you know how to tell?
feel the wieners.
Ah, it's like in there,
It's in there. It's in
like under the yeah.
So this is,
got
I
a
think
wiener?
this is IMG Snow. Is it yeah, it's IMG Snow. Okay. And then this was the world's first Motley Sterling. See how gray it is?
Yeah, I do. Very like mom.
And then,
World's first, you hear that? You're special.
and then this is an Umbo that might be IMG. I don't know. It's hard with the albinos. See the tail? See how white the tail is?
Yeah.
So, just like the IMGs will get blacker. And then this is my favorite sunroll.
Oh.
So see, like you remember how you looked at the eyes and stuff on the other one? Like look at those eyes. She's just gorgeous.
Oh.
See the face pigment?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say so pink.
Like it's
Like a coral reef sunset. Gorgeous.
so that's what this is like 10 years of work to make
10
snakes that
years.
look like that. Raph helping Avery's so sweet. I love kids more than any adults. Except for me, you love me more than any child. I hate kids, but they definitely don't like me at times.
It's a two-way street. You're very inquisitive.
After we are going to be working out, so make sure you join our fitness channel. 30-minute Poppy Fitness. Yeah, I have a fitness channel. It's
Yeah.
totally stupid.
No, I saw you had the drones, the hair, the snakes.
I didn't put that on the card.
No, not that one.
I didn't put the
Well, what-
fitness channel.
It's not on the card, no.
Oh, you saw it?
No, I didn't, but I'm saying
So
I
I've been
know
training
there's
him.
a
I've been
variety
training
of
him.
channels.
So when you're when you're done, we're gonna run up the stairs and then work
Nice.
out for half an hour.
Oh yeah, I love working out.
What?
I went this morning.
Nice.
Not a morning
Well,
working out
it's
at all.
so good for you, like
you're
not
like
just
11, and I'm like,
physically,
you know
but
what?
emotionally.
That's why I do it. It stops me
It helps
from,
you be emotionally
Yeah.
stable. It's
It is
pent up
the
energy.
biggest thing I've done for my mental health
Good.
is consistently working out.
Yeah, work out, and another thing is like if you have one of the biggest things that can help you if you have like unfinished business with someone or like something that because lots of people repeat the past in their head,
Oh yeah.
so they can't get over it. So let's say there's some dude that an ex or something
Yeah.
that bothered you. So if every night before you go to bed for 3 months you write down everything that you feel to them. So not a diary, but like, oh, I miss you so much.
them,
Remember
yeah.
when we were smooching under the trees? And
Yeah.
another day's like, every night.
Yeah.
Another like so for 3 months you write everything you feel to that person, and then at the end of 3 months what will happen is you won't want to say anything to them at all because it's easy to ruminate and repeat, but it's actually hard to express and write.
Yeah, and
So when
once
you
you
write
do-
it, your body sees you writing it. It's like you see yourself writing in the third person. And first of all, you get everything out that's stuck inside you. Second of all, you realize how dumb it is. And then after 3 months, you don't want anything to say to them. And then you're cured. It like it
awesome.
literally takes everything outside of you. And then the next person you have an issue with, you can deal with it too. So you just let everything out, and that will like cure you. And
That's really
do
good.
it. Try it. And then because it's just like because it's so easy for us to just repeat.
Oh yeah.
And that can go on for years. What? Here. Very good. Okay. Another IMG dose.
Oh
This is
yeah.
my keeper
Oh
product.
yeah. The ghosts are just all the variations.
So I'll show you my first.
Oh, I can see why they're a keeper. So gorgeous.
They're just stunning, man.
Yeah, the eyes, like the face, really.
So this is Naomi, and she's my first ghost keeper. She's not IMG, but she's just.
Just a ghost.
Yeah.
Like this.
See the eyes?
Baby.
Yeah.
I know.
And I just love that. And to see the scale, that's because there's albino in it too. And there's
Oh, that's
albino
like a
in that other
singular.
one too. But like, see, just this is what they look like as they grow up. They go like beige.
Yeah.
See that like the nice light cleanness, and just like look at how gorgeous.
Yeah, no, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, so ghosts,
I do like her.
ghosts are gorgeous. And so Annie is a rescue that like she's one of Annie's babies, and Annie is like Annie's just a special snake to me because like I rescued her, and she comes like she always kind of comes to me like this is Annie.
Where did you rescue her from?
Like
She looks like she's saying hi, Dad.
yeah, like she comes and says hi, and then I bred her to the IMG, and that's how I made these guys.
Is this your child?
Yeah, so Annie's special because it's like her and Naomi, like that's the ghost that I kept. So those two snakes. So Annie is one of the ones that will like come to me, and then Naomi will do it too sometimes. So I'm like there might be
Your daughter.
genetic, right?
Oh, yeah. I like when you guys wrap around my nail.
So you see, I keep them together, but then when I feed them, I separate them, which ends up being more work.
But it's totally worth
but
it.
see, so lots of people just keep them separate all the time. And what happens is when you keep them separate all the time, they're not used to movement, so they get triggered a lot by movement. So here's another, this is a ghost, this is a ghost Motley. So Motley adds the black pigment. So I'll show you just a plain Motley. So the other thing that's interesting with this litter is that the father is a super. So the hypo has a super form, And when the snake is super, it basically can't produce normal. So every baby in this litter is hypo. Because the father's just super hypo, so that's why
That's
every
bad.
single one of these is carrying hypo. But then Annie, if you come look at Annie, because Annie's a motley. So motley is that pattern. Just just see the pattern.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
this
yeah.
black, like a black ladder. Yeah.
Sorry,
She'll come
girl.
say hi. But so the motley is like a dark G.
They're all incredibly beautiful. You've done a great job.
Because I also am very selective with my parents.
I mean, yeah, that's how you get the beautiful guys.
I don't just put them together for the sake of it, right?
No, it's quality, not quantity.
Exactly.
As always.
Sauce is the big. And then we got this is another ghost.
Oh, hello. Oh, you're so cute. I like you.
Yep.
Possible.
Nope. Motley hypo. You see the difference?
I
Like
do,
how
yeah.
this is the hypo. This is the hypoanery. Yeah, this has anery, so it gets rid of the red. And then that has the red, and it has a bit dark, like ladder kind of thing. See how these, they don't really connect to each other? And then that, lots of them connect to each other. Into the corner. That's why we're having our problems. Okay, you're gonna be back. You're gonna have sound. It'll be good.
You gotta be close. Honestly,
You're like, please.
I've seen more bowls in a restaurant than.
Right, welcome to my life.
This is the restaurant. So all snakes can die.
And then there's the last two cookies. This is an
IMG Ghost. Yeah, IMG Ghost.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
So you get to learn more about genes.
Yeah, we spent like, well, I started I think a little before you, so it's been like 2.5 hours. And we've done like a third, not even. So
Tis the life.
this is the
It's your little farm.
this is why you don't want to understand.
Yeah, just one or two.
Yeah. No.
I'm at my pet limit now because I'm in a. Well, no, you're in an apartment. See, that's the thing.
Yeah, I have
I'm
a
like,
whole-
it's.
Okay. Like fine wine, I'm old. Older than who? I'm not young. I take that as a compliment. Well, I assume you are a younger female. What is all going on here? Open door. What is going on? World first. Blah, 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 blah. Kids, I like kids. Heather, Matt is one of them. You know the adults. Let the open door. IMG litter. BH. I like you, but I don't know if you're older, teenager. What are your ages? I'm 31, Heather. A mix between space and time. Ding, ding, ding. LOL, BH. Oh, I'll take that as a compliment. Well, our site is becoming like this, like
Well,
flirty.
I assume you,
flirty.
Heather,
How old are
are
you,
a
Matthew?
younger female
Same
and
age
your
as
best
you.
friend. That's so weird of a message.
I am. How old am I? Look, I
It's
keep
up to them.
physically fit.
16.
I have back muscles now.
Yeah.
Yes. I like it.
Fitness.
Dog bowl?
Yeah.
I had dogs in
Make sure you do a really nice job.
Sparkling.
This is great. But that's the thing, when you do this alone too, it's so sad. Like it's just
Yeah, you make it more of like a little assembly
I
line.
just have people watching, talking, kids, and hey, it's connected, very good. So this now should. Hi.
Me.
Yes,
Said,
it's
hi.
working again. It's working. Okay. We have sound. We're gonna take a little break. Probably soon, because we're gonna go work out, and she's gonna get a snake, and I gotta set up the snake home. I'm gonna let you hold the original.
Yes, the
I think that's your
ghosty.
favorite.
I did love the ghosty. I like the moon glow too, however, not in this lifetime. Or maybe my second snake in like 10 years. I'll come back to it. Well, yeah. What, I own a house in this economy? As a 25-year-old, never.
Okay. Smoochy, smoochy. Love you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Actually, wait. I cancel. I won't say goodbye yet. She's gonna show you the snake she likes.
Baby.
This is the one she likes. There you go. You show them. And I think, did we say it was a boy? I believe it's a
think
boy.
we said boy.
Wiener,
Ghost.
wiener.
Boy ghost, right?
Wiener, wiener, wiener.
Are you a boy ghost?
Oh, it's a girl.
It's a girl?
That's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. That means you're gonna get nice and big one day. Bigger than me. That's for sure.
More water in there, please.
Hello, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Venus? Is that gonna be your name?
You know what they'll call her? That's what Ariel wanted to name Avery, and I was just like, no.
Venus?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I'm like, you know what they'll call her?
Oh, yeah. See, I just think of like the Venus de Milo and like Greek mythology.
I think of Sailor Moon!
Nope.
Sailor Venus!
Totally different. My brain goes totally different place. I'm like, yes, Greek mythology and beautiful paintings.
We're almost there. Your deliverance is near.
Yay.
This is not the most fun you've ever had, Joseph.
Oh yeah.
He's thrilled.
I was up early.
Hello. Are you a Lilith or a Venus? God, I got so many names. I'm gonna need to spend some time with you before I decide. I do like. Well, I also love that the type is a ghost. Ghost Rider.
Female version of Icarus.
Icarus is a great
I
one.
know. Icarus.
I had a lot of good boy names, like Leviathan, Levi for short.
Well, Leviathan could be girl.
You're right. Most of them are kind of. You want to be Leviathan? Asmodeus.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you should
That's-
take that
I've
for
never
one.
heard that. There you
Yeah.
go. What,
I was-
is,
I
what
was-
is it? Asmodeus?
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
So there's like it's like another name for like the devil.
Is that a boy's
essentially.
name?
I think it's boys, but yeah, I think it's boys. Behemoth, Asmodeus, Lucifer.
Reiki.
Yeah. Hello.
Crayon.
I was thinking Steve Irwin.
Oh my god.
Rest in peace.
See his face. Just makes me like, yeah, just a little bit over here. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Just a little bit over here.
BH said, "No, I don't, Heather. I'm from the North End."
Show it to them, show it to them. Show
Look
it
at
to
the baby. You said about a year?
Yeah.
1-year-old little ghosty. BH says, I'm from Northern Europe. Where? Is it Poland?
Okay, 3 more and we stop.
BH
3
said,
more.
"Have you decided on any?" Equals D.
Oh, this one.
BH
The little
said,
ghosty.
And I'll
9.
let you hold a little black African. Try and hold
Mhm.
gentle. He gets scared.
You are the cutest little thing I have ever seen. Look at your little face. Look at that little face. Oh my goodness. How many brain cells can you fit in there? Half?
BH
See, I talk to
said,
every animal like it's like an infant.
BH said, 9.
How many ones around?
That's,
Well, sometimes a little bit, like, oh, you made a nice
I feel like
one for me, right? Thank you.
it's my maternal instincts
Your maternal
coming in.
instincts.
Like, no children for me, just animals. Thank you.
There's no such thing as maternal instincts.
Is that
Men
true?
and women are the same.
I sure feel them. I'll tell you that.
I know. I'm just being a
No.
dummy. I'm like, you know what the cure to all of it is? What's
What?
your name? What's your name? I'll just call you by your name. Then I don't have to call you any
Isn't that
other thing,
yeah.
right? Just like, tell me your name. You do have one, right?
Your belly is just
Oh my
so
goodness.
sick.
This would be so shitty. That's so cute.
Heather Brunner said, "ODBH."
So fat. So that's what happens if
Look at your
it
little.
doesn't shed.
Whoa. Oh wow.
So we gotta soak it a bit.
There's the part that's coming out, or like, sorry, their body under the shed. The color is gorgeous. It's like a blue.
Yeah, they shimmer. They really shimmer.
Yeah, iridescent.
These are cute snakes, but they're like having pet problems.
I was, yeah,
They're beautiful.
not much of a cuddle session.
You know what's actually cool with them? They're cool to build like bioactive homes for, because they're small enough that when they crack, like when you have the eyes, paws, and bugs and stuff, like they'll clean the home and you can make
So
like
it's
a
like fully
BH
functioning on its own.
said,
yeah, like you could make
"Lesson stuff on."
like you can
Heather
make an
Brunner
environment like the
said,
size of this.
"Congratulations."
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You like PewDiePie too?
PewDiePie, no. I
Did you see that video?
have not seen any, no.
When he made a song like for TV series when they beat him.
Oh, is it from Drag Race? No. Okay, I was singing a song from literally RuPaul's Drag Race, like, congratulations, you're number one.
I don't watch those things.
I know, I don't think I watch the same things. You watch
Said,
PewDiePie, I watch Drag
Post
Race.
Malone did not win anything.
You are a beauty queen or king. You hear that? No matter how scared I am,
Yeah, that's so good.
that's all.
Very good. Last one for now.
Put water in the snake.
Yeah, the snake needs help shedding. So we're just creating a more humid environment
Moisturize
to
it.
help it
Oh,
be able to shed. Okay, so then last one.
one more.
Last one for now. We'll come back and do more. Joy of joys. Here you go. Oh no, here this one. Oh yeah, this is my life. This is my life.
You see, this is the last one, right?
Last one for now.
Oh, you are also. Nita, every single snake you put in my head, I'm like, wow, this is the most beautiful.
Everyone is
Every
different.
one of them. You match my hair when it's freshly dyed. Not right now. Not right now. Don't look at my head, actually. Oh, yeah, the blue is insanely gorgeous.
Actually, we got three more. We got three more.
BH said, I'm Danish speaking English.
English.
Now I'm gonna let you hold some green pylons because no one's able to hold those. We're just gonna do these guys and then we're done.
Awesome.
Okay? Here. I'm gonna let her hold some green tree pylons.
Do they spend a lot of their time like that?
What? Chilling on a stick?
In a ball? All like folded like that?
So these snakes, like people that have them don't handle them. So like they're known as being like aggressive and whatever and
I see.
non-handleable.
Mm-hmm.
But I've raised mine. So here you can do this. You can hold it. It'll come out. Show it to the thing. There you go. Very nice. And you can totally just be gentle. And
You
you're
are
totally safe.
so beautiful. Your color is insane. Yeah,
No. This is good right
Oh,
here.
it's good.
Just let me get set.
BH said, Terry Marie and Fuji
Look at
Mana.
her little eye.
BH said, we don't care what with those.
Perfect. Make sure you rub and scrub nice, okay?
Scrub. Good night.
Rub and scrub.
Rub.
It's congratulations.
Is that their teeth at the side or part of the design? I can't
No,
tell.
it's heat pits.
Ah,
So they're like sonar for heat. Oh, you just had a beautiful shed too.
yeah, don't fall in love with those.
So these guys, these take 5 years before you can breed them. And then when they have babies, they're like, probably sell them for like 1,500 or 2K.
Nice. As a baby?
Yeah. And when they're babies, they come out like neon yellow or red. And then they just keep changing colors. Isn't that crazy?
Hi. Hello.
But they're not scared at all.
Oh,
Like you can see how inquisitive they are.
he's
And
just curious.
they're smart. So lots of people like reticulated pythons, and I like them too, but they're not really legal. And to me, like these are like they're like mini retics.
Why aren't they legal? Size?
They're the largest snakes in the world.
I see.
Yep.
Hello.
And most people just shouldn't have. Most people just shouldn't have snakes. Like the thing is that they're the best pets you could ever have, but despite that, like people still neglect them. It's
Well-
like how hard is it to clean the animal like once a
Honestly,
week?
a thought I was having is like, for 1 second I was like stressed. I was like, can I do this? And I'm like, I am so on top of my game all the time. Like, I am a very put together person, and there's so many people out there that have reptiles that should have never been allowed to. So if they can do it, and I'm responsible as hell, I shouldn't be worried.
And then here's the other one. So I think that this one's Revel. This one's Genesis and Revel.
Genesis, that's a
So
great
Genesis
name.
and Revelation.
Those are incredible
So Genesis,
names.
Rebel, and Alpha is the male. So the two girls are sisters, and yeah, they're Genesis and Rebel.
No.
I like Rebel.
Oh, I love your face. You look
She
like
has
a little.
So she still has a bit of the yellow from when she was a baby. Like you can see it on her forehead. And see, this is her shed. Perfect shed.
Look at that. Can I touch it?
If you want it.
No, on my own too. Looky.
Okay, let's play with the agree.
BH
Just finish
said,
up.
Bianc.
These are both Jayapuras. So Jaya Aru cross. This one and the sister are the Jaya Aru cross, and then the male is Bayak. I'm so excited because Arus,
Man, I only got BH said,
Arus are usually the most blue,
Hmm.
but then Bayaks are usually like more yellow and whatever. But Bayaks produce red babies. They can have red
Oh.
babies, whereas the Arus only have yellow ones.
When they're born red, do they
yeah,
change as they grow up?
yeah, all of them do. So it's
Okay.
like getting a Kinder Surprise, and it's like the value goes up too. Like as they get older, they're more valuable.
Valuable, yeah.
And these are just gonna be crazy because this is a Bayak, but he's blue. Like so, he was like this, and then he had this shed,
Hmm.
and he turned blue, and my buddy had him, and I was like, hey, can I please buy this snake off you?
Yeah.
I was like, I'll give you $700. And then he was like, no. And then COVID came and he got like screwed or whatever. And then he's just like, do you still want the snake?
Yes, I do.
I'm
want
like,
this
yeah,
snake.
but I don't have money anymore. I'll give you 6. And he sold it to me.
I'll take it off your
and I'm
hands.
just like, I would
BH said, just check man you know deep blue XD.
I would actually value it at like, I would value that at like 2-3 grand.
Oh yeah, look at this.
And like him, so he was unhandleable. He was unhandleable before.
May I take a photo?
Yeah, take a photo of him, but careful because you have to be extra, just chill with him because he's a bit more. He was like, so his owner never handled him ever, and he
BH
couldn't get him to
said,
eat. He'd like smack
Seen
him
them
around
on the
with
market
food to get
cross,
him to eat.
Just waiting for it to be free like
But like,
their
look at how
business.
blue. Like that, this snake, you could sell this snake for 2 to 3 grand easily. And it's like, it was crazy because it totally changed colors. Like it has black on it, it has blue on it, and I was just like, oh, I love you. And that's Alpha.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
You're just a little ball of love. Just a ball of love.
So like, my future is gonna be with more of these guys
So dope.
because there's not as many breeders of them, so there's more demand.
Mm-hmm.
And they are a little bit more difficult, but I like them.
BH
That's
said,
a challenge.
they remember who the big one. If it's hella blue that one. Not that Semitic but blue.
I'm so excited because this is a long wild term, like a wild caught long term. So it's like he was from the wild, he has those colors, and just these two are sisters. So it's just like putting them together with him, it's like fresh blood. So it's just gonna be fresh, clean blood. And lots of these snakes are prone to sickness and stuff.
Aww.
Like they have, there's a disease called Nido,
I see.
and I tested them, so they're clean. And like, so I have a perfect little group. And like,
A happy family.
I'm not planning to buy any more snakes, but like later on down the road, I will get another like male.
Where are they found in the wild? These ones.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
And I want to go on a trip to
I
Indonesia.
was in Bali.
BH
You
said,
gotta go
"Good
for
regional
all
peace."
of Southeast Asia. Yeah, all of Southeast Asia is incredible.
Yeah, my
And once you're there, very cheap.
Yeah, basically my future is going to be the green tree python breeder. Because they're just nice and like they're a decent size. Where it's like, so the homes that I have my boas in, if I have them in homes like that, it's like amazing for them, right? So with the boas, I'm slowing down, but it's just, it sucks because I spent a decade on boas.
Yeah.
So like I can pump out a ton of boas if I want, but I just kind of take care of them.
Yeah.
But I want to set up for them a bioactive that all three of them live in together.
Said,
Oh,
Really
oh
not
yeah.
But it'll just
Supernatural.
it'll take years for me to
Get it going.
figure it out and all. But I just take my sweet time and time goes by. And with animals, the best way to breed them anyways is not to like just breed them, but just take good care of them.
Yeah.
And they go through different phases.
It's
so.
a marathon, not a sprint.
So what happens with the females is once they get to the point where they want to breed, they start getting a bit more hungry. Like they start eating more because they want to store up to be able to produce babies. So I'll take care of them, and then when I notice the female goes into that more like ravenous phase, then I know she's ready. As opposed to just like the textbook way of doing things, where it's like feed them a lot or do this or that. Like still when they're about to breed, yeah, you feed them, you plump them up a bit so that they're able to have a nice. But like in the wild,
Said, 3 months with roots settled, snakes are huge as well as to push up cover with pots but looks the
How do you rate this comment?
3 months with roots settled, snakes are huge. I don't know what the heck that means.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I'm like, how do you
BH,
half of these
sometimes
comments?
I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Okay. Dun-dun. Okay, so you got to.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Thank you so much, by the way, for all of this. I really appreciate it.
Okay. Love you guys. See you guys.
Baby time.
Baby time.
My baby.
BH said, no,